the sports world, whether it's the latest blockbuster trade or the societal impact of sports. Tune Van On with your hosts, Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
That's me.
With producer Isaiah Johnson on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It's Wednesday, Albuquerque! You know what that means?
Well, that means the ride's over, Steve. It's no longer fun to be on the show.
Yeah, that's the longest intro I've ever heard in my life.
You want me to turn your microphone up? You're going to whisper all that?
It sounds loud to me.
Okay, let me just help you out here a little bit. Welcome back to the show, Steve Palmisano.
Thanks.
So I leave for 2 days,
Van Nunley's here.
and you can't remember how to use the equipment. You can't make Steve sound beautiful and sexy like he naturally is.
I think
you have to botch this whole program.
Steve Palmisano of the Albuquerque Duke Store. I think he bumped the Roadcaster there with his hoodie, with his pullover, his quarter zip pullover he's put on, because that thing is fresh.
Okay, I'm a big fan of that. When is that one?
Yeah, where's that at? Where's that embroidered Duke's
in the back.
quarter zip pullover that you could wear on the golf course?
I like it. It's kind of weathered. Would you call it weathered?
Yeah, what would you call that?
Yeah.
Distressed?
Distressed?
Fabric dyed.
Oh,
It's a dye.
Who died?
what?
Who died?
Oh no.
The brand is called Comfort Colors. Hey, Zay.
Comfort Colors does come a little faded naturally, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They work it. They beat it up for you.
It's got the full tag on the back end. It's got the full tag. I like it.
Speaking of beating it up, how's Zay doing?
Yeah, Zay, how are you?
Missed you, dude.
Missed you too. I'm doing wonderful.
I'm doing significantly better, thank you.
No one asked, dude. I'm not trying to say.
I'm trying to get ahead of this thing.
Are you sick?
I was.
I have a cough drop in, and Steve Palmisano walked up to me and he goes, "That better not be a cough drop in your mouth. You better not be sick. I swear to God, dude."
So
It was aggressive, man.
Fred's one of those weirdos that just rocks cough drops
you're
when
one?
he's not
Oh.
sick. He's popping them year round.
That's my thing, dude. I do that.
Thought I was back at home with my grandmother.
Oh, because you thought they were Werthers?
She rubs the, Vicks
Where does she rub it, Steve?
on her chest.
Oh,
So hot.
Go slower.
Say more.
Do it slower this time.
In case her nose gets stuck. Yeah, right under her nose.
Under the nose.
What does that do?
Old school.
Oh, is that like Isaiah smelling salt stuff?
It opens up your nostrils.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could just jump into Vic's story time. So when I was playing AAU baseball, I think I was 13.
What
maybe,
year is
something
this?
Like that. Probably 1993, 94.
Good
maybe.
year. Jurassic Park came out.
Okay, I was a youngster playing some traveling baseball, and in the summer, I had a sleepover with one of my teammates. Never hung out with him before. Seemed nice enough.
Oh, lame.
He invited me over. We played some Nintendo, watched a movie, and then when it was time to go to bed, he pulls out a jar of Vicks.
This is your first date?
Yeah, this is our first sleepover. Pulled out a jar, and it is wild that no other baseball players wanted to sleep the night. I didn't figure that out until later. And he pulls out a jar of Vicks, and he's like, "Do you want some?" And I was like, "No, thank you. I'm not sick." And then he proceeds to get a big scoop in his palm and rub it right over each of his eyeballs.
No way.
Yes, this is
For
a real
why?
thing that happened.
What does that
And
do?
he closed his eyes, and he said, "This is how I fall asleep. If I have this on my eyes, I won't open my eyes again."
This is not real.
This is a real story that happened in real life. His mother, who I
always heard that
guess is naturally an insane person, I would assume, made him put Vicks on his eyes so he wouldn't open his eyes.
This is a real interesting conversation we're currently having on accident because, like, people your age, man, you're 42 years old.
Correct.
I am 40 years old.
Congratulations,
Thank
you
you.
made it. You made it through the weekend.
Steve is in his late 40s.
I'm right in between.
Yeah. And we are of a generation where people say, you know, when I was a kid,
Right.
we didn't have
Uh-huh.
the spectrum.
Yeah.
We didn't. Everyone was just normal when we were kids.
Untrue.
Yeah, forgetting about their grandfather's elaborate train set in the basement.
Mhm.
Forgetting about
That's a hobby.
is it?
Steve.
Okay, is that why we weren't invited into your basement, Steve?
Correct.
To see your
It's a-
Duke's team
I moved
theme
it.
train
I
set?
moved it upstairs. You see that pinball machine?
Hey guys, you want to come over to my house and see my World War II ammunition tins my dad has? Do you? Because that's the world we grew up in when no one talked about any of it.
Yeah, for sure.
They should have talked about it.
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about. What happened to this kid now? Look him up.
Oh God.
There's a
I can't remember his
registry
name.
you can go to find them real easy.
There's not an autism registry. That was rude.
No, he ended up doing something.
Give me a second to try to remember his name. I'm pretty sure. I think I remember his name, but
Was
I
it
gotta
Vic?
iron it out.
Is it Vic?
He changed his name to Vic.
He's so passionate
He
about it.
invests in his own company. He's like a child savant who created Vicks
His
Vapor
last
Rub.
name is Halls. He owns that company.
I've got a grandma story with the Vicks Vapor
Let's
Rub.
go.
Why not?
So, disclaimer: my mother was heated when she figured out about this. But you know how there's that gap, as we just said, things change, things are different. So what my grandma did is she got a tea, like a lemon tea, and then she crushed up the lemon cough drops, which by far is the strongest flavor of all the Hall's cough drops. She crushes up the lemon cough drops, puts that in the tea, lets that dissolve, then gets a small little scoop of Vicks Vapor Rub and puts that in the tea. And it was so strong that I remember looking down at it and my eyes.
This is poison you're talking about.
Trying to poison you.
I tell you one thing, I fell asleep and woke up feeling like a brand new person.
Oh, she made you drink it.
Yeah.
It wasn't for her.
No, I was the one that was sick.
Oh.
Yeah, I was the one that was sick.
All right, there's
And
good
I
news
don't
and
like
bad news.
It's crazy that Isaiah, at such a young age, was having lemon drink.
Yeah,
Like, that's nuts to me. That his grandma
Just a
invented
dash-
lemon
just a
drink.
dash of Sprite. Did she put it into 2 styrofoam cups stacked on top of each other?
Steve, are you-
My
Steve,
grandmother was lavender.
yeah.
All about the
Now,
lavender.
your grandmother came over on the Mayflower.
Oh,
so
your grandmother's correct. Lavender's amazing.
Yeah, my grandmother, whose family is from here, is from here. They didn't cross the border. The border crossed them.
Dang! Palmisano, the rich.
The border of
Not
Italy?
The other side.
Sicily,
Armijo
silly.
side. The Armijo side.
The what? Armillo?
Oh.
Armijo.
There are more Armijos
Also-
and Trujillos in my phone than any other name.
Montano.
Ah, a lot of Montaños.
Jessica.
Ashley. He's like, it's definitely Sarah, guys. I don't know why you're doing this. It's 100% Sarah. For Isaiah, it's a different, a lot of Washingtons. A lot of Washingtons in Isaiah's phone.
Johnson's.
Definitely Johnsons all day.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm assuming Jefferson too.
Isaiah
Stories
has
are true.
another Isaiah Johnson in his phone. Like,
They're not
I got
long.
a lot of everything in my phone. Yeah.
ooh.
There's no type in my phone. Yeah.
Van, update us on Vic.
So if his name is correct, there's good news and bad news.
Okay.
Not a single trace of him on the internet. So either he's living a normal life out of the public eye, or he's been gone for a long time.
Was this in Carlsbad?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
They have different means of medicines down there.
Right.
Yeah.
They just
Isn't that something the bats
Just
do when they
dip
go
a-
down there? When
dip
they
a-
go to sleep, they like put the salve over their eyes.
I think there's something accurate to this. Guano.
they're alive. They're awake at night. I mean, during the day,
or whenever they're
during the
sleeping,
day, the bats
When
get
they-
their little wings.
and they rub something on their eyes so they don't have to open them.
Guano. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's bat guano.
That is what it is.
Tell me.
It's not to block out the light, though, because I don't know if you know this. They're in a cavern down there.
I didn't say anything about blocking out the light.
Also, their vision is very poor. You might have heard the phrase "blind as a bat." I don't think the sunlight affects their sleep a lot.
I just say close them and don't open them again until the morning.
But also, the high school mascot is a caveman, and that is a uninformed, uneducated caveman move to do. Is rub a toxic chemical into your face.
It was crazy whenever your friend Vic, as a baby, had blue eyes, and then as an adult, he had brown eyes.
Yeah.
It's crazy that happened.
Yeah, he's like a Fremen in Dune. His eyes just got way bluer.
He says to his like family and friends, he's actually preeminently, guys, I'm taking on pink eye. Like I'm gonna tackle it early
Just
with
get ahead of it.
yeah, with the
Super smart.
I think he is limptus eyes now.
Is that a active ingredient?
Mentholyptus.
You know when you're a kid and you have little kid hands? Like if I put these 2 fingers into a thing of Vicks Vapor Rub, that's a ton of Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot.
What did you say?
No, thank you. I'm not sick. I'll just
You
close
stay?
my eyes and sleep.
You
Yeah,
could have
reluctantly.
you could have robbed him.
You wouldn't have known. Like, what are these noises?
I would have been like, my mom just called on my cell phone that I don't have yet.
It's
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta go.
That'd be so easy as to text mom.
Yeah.
Like, make up an emergency. I gotta leave.
As you're leaving, he's like, "Where are you going, Calvin?" And you're like, "Stop calling me Calvin Klein." And then you were out the door.
Yeah.
Didn't know your real name.
Mhm.
It's Back to the Future.
Yeah, got you. Picked up on that one.
Really trying there.
Mhm.
Van took the weekend off from sports, which sports was better for it. So, Van, welcome back to the program. I'm going to assume you are not up to speed on the bowl games. You don't at all understand the NFL
Ooh, we
playoff
started
picture.
playing bowl games? That's cool.
Western Kentucky is playing someone tonight
All right.
in the something bowl.
Congratulations, West Kentucky, for keeping that college going.
I'm 3-0.
Not a lot of local applications in Western Kentucky. I got to import the students, I'm assuming.
I heard a rumor that Eastern Mexico got rid of their soccer program. Did you hear this? You see that?
What?
It's got to be a Title IX thing, right?
No, after Trump got elected, it's like, we're not going to get anybody.
They go, doors closed behind us, boys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and,
If half our team's getting deported, let's get ahead of this thing.
yeah, we, you know what we don't need to do?
No.
Get jerseys next year. Call it done. They'll do. We're a club team now. Ugh.
Probably be better for it.
For being a club team?
Yeah.
There's a lot less rules, which is nice. But there's a lot more dumb stuff too. Like you can't use the university logo and you can't use a logo like it. So it's like you have to like come up with all these like creative whatevers.
Depends on if you get the
Permissions.
correct.
Yeah. Does the hockey team here that's club? Do they use the logo?
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
The official logo or like an old school one?
They can use either one. I think they use all of them. Most of them.
What's like an adjacent thing you could do? What's like an adjacent university thing? Because you could be like, whatever, the Berkeys or something,
Mhm.
but like no one wants. You hate Berkeys. I forgot about that. Steve hates all New Mexico culture. It's not the Dukes.
The Dukes are New Mexico culture.
Well, you just call we're the Wolves in Spanish, and everybody knows what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Span Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Span Wolves.
Ooh, deep cut.
So,
Picking them out so far, man.
Saved by the Bell. I haven't been,
Feeling nostalgic today.
well, I haven't been funny in 2 days because I had to do radio with Isaiah and Carlos. Steve, you listened to the show yesterday?
You guys were on?
Okay.
No,
I
we
thought-
were
I
not.
thought
Fred
I
was.
thought the show was
I
on
was
once
sick.
a week.
I've been sick for
Every
3
other
days.
week.
Live from the Duke
Live
store.
from the Dukes. I thought this was the only show you got to be live.
According to my partnership, this is it. We talked Lobos from the entire first hour of the show yesterday.
Yeah.
The phone lines were not lighting up. So
Why not? Lobo football, basketball,
keep going.
sports, baseball.
Yeah, all of them.
I heard the baseball interview.
Todd is a nice
I
dude.
heard most of that.
We got to talk baseball in my absence. That's a bummer.
Yeah. The best trade in baseball happened while you were gone.
My right fielder leaving. Is that the one you're talking about?
Cody Bellinger,
Not that one.
who you love,
Yeah.
went to Steve's Yankees. Steve, congratulations.
Not sure I'm commenting on that trade.
Why don't you like that? What is the problem with 29-year-old, very much above average,
Former MVP.
corner outfielder, former MVP, as Van mentioned,
Over 120 career OPS plus.
in his first 7 years as a professional in the top something of OPS?
I'm sure he's a fine player.
Say but.
No, he's good. They just blew up the locker room.
They did.
Now you're talking about
Very
girlfriend stuff.
Uh-huh.
When we get back from the break, Steve Palmisano gives us the tea on the New York Yankees. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Live from the Albuquerque Duke store. Come down. Hey, what's your holiday hours?
We'll be open Sunday.
For a
This
change.
Sunday and Monday, yeah. We're usually closed Sunday, Monday, but the hours themselves are the same, 10 to,
All right.
10 to 6.
So
10 to
you are
5.
open to every single
10 to
day
6.
until Christmas Eve.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you're closed Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And you're closed Christmas.
Correct.
And then you're open the day after Christmas so people can return and get the right size.
Right.
Yeah. It's a big day for you guys.
Do you need a receipt for that? How's that work?
Yeah. We used to close, and then that didn't work out too well.
No.
Yeah.
I just got a brand new Dukes thing.
Right.
And Van is an idiot. Got me an extra large. I need a large tall.
Correct.
He's
That's
lost
why
some
we're
weight,
No,
Steve. I
that's
don't know
why
if you
we're
can tell.
Who?
That one.
Manfred?
Mhm.
It's looking good.
Also, 10% off while we're here. And if you bring Vicks Vapor Rub, I'll put another 5% off. if you have a Vicks Vapor Rub story,
A tub.
you bring in your tub of Vicks Vapor Rub and tell us a story. We'll jack it up to 15% off.
Absolutely.
Like
That's the only scenario.
Vicks specific story?
A Vicks specific story
This is a good deal.
with Vicks in hand. Also, just
Put it
come
on
and
the
get
video.
10% off. That's fine too.
Yeah.
If you put it on your eyes, 20% off.
I was going to say that you beat me to it.
You can find your way back to your car.
First they put it in your eyes and get a super bonus. First time.
Free sticker.
We'll put 'em right on your eyes.
You like eye black with it. Like, you're at the Duke store. Oh, that's so funny. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Live from the Duke store, the sports animal.
This report.
I love it.
Oh, better.
I look at my little rough over there.
Did you down there? Down your small college.
Oh shoot! Well, that's so funny. We were just talking about that, like a whole thing about that. That was so hilarious. I would
Yeah, that
I'd
is
throw
the
on
same
it.
one never until the end of the lesson. And also, you acted like I was
That was the guy today. Someone like entire professional DJ setup. We got so much stuff in.
Say that again.
His entire professional DJ setup. With so much stuff. This guy off this.
and get all the one
He moved here from our Philadelphia. He was like, I never did pick up here. I was like, I'm like mixing out of the there's like 32.
I don't know what kind of guy you think I am. Like,
And like $2,000, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I like maybe 8. It's like, yeah, definitely.
Okay, drop it down a little more.
Yeah, I kind of, well, you always. Was I under? But I gotta go back and grab it because I didn't have a room.
What else you get?
Other shit like 2 dozen parking LEDs, floodlights, fog machines, laser machines.
Holy moly!
Projectors with the insert logo on stuff. Disco balls, tons of stuff, wires, big crank, stands, the lights and stuff. Operating stuff like relays, like Cat 5, like HDMI relays to do like video reads and stuff, like a ton of shit. Hey, I don't know this Cody Bellinger story.
Mike Stanton used to date his wife, so
That's awesome.
your teammates have been way up inside your life.
Way to go. Have a nice day, guys. Merry Christmas for sure. Years ago. Sorry, never thought about it. You go. Actually, I think it's not for sale. They talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the one thing.
Just took your time.
That's so funny.
yeah, people want it all the time.
Yeah. You go, guys. Here we go.
Mike's hot.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. We are live at the Albuquerque Duke store. Steve Palmisano will join us momentarily. A ton of people walked in, man. So he's
He's got to like for real work,
doing like legit day job work.
like not what we do, like real work.
Hey, my day job's been like dialed in lately.
Oh, that's nice.
So Boys and Girls Club of Central New Mexico, which we don't talk about enough on this show, we set up a partnership with New Mexico Pinon Coffee.
Oh,
And at the end of your purchase in New Mexico Pinon Coffee, you can round up 1, 3, 5, or a custom amount of monies.
okay.
And that money goes directly to the Boys and Girls Club of Central New Mexico. Also, with a little peer pressure from me, I'm going to get them to match that number. You know how I do.
No.
You know how I do.
Nice.
So, so consider your donation really 2 times its donation. And we started this thing beginning of the month. So, how many days we're in? But we're at around like $100 a day. That's coming to the Boys and Girls Club.
Fantastic.
So it's kind of a cool thing. So big thank you to New Mexico Pinon Coffee. I was over there all morning working remote. Just an absolute blast of a day working alongside individuals in this community that want to help others. So it was a lot of fun, and big thank you to all who helped do that. All right, Van, you are back.
Yeah.
And instead of spending your sicko weekend at my super spreader birthday party, you decided to only read the gossip column. You page 6'd it all weekend.
Well, this was information that was thrust upon me,
Okay.
not information that I sought out,
All right.
but juicy nonetheless.
I'm in.
New New York Yankee,
Utility outfielder.
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
Could be a first baseman, could be a center fielder,
Yeah.
could be a DH, could mop up some innings
Yeah.
in a blowout. Yeah. His wife,
Could mop up some innings.
his beautiful Bahamian model,
What's that word?
Bahamian from the Bahamas.
Oh, like Tommy.
Yes. Yeah. I think it was one of the places in the Beach Boys song. If you need any island references.
Yeah, I know exactly. Chakubra, Bahamia.
Yep. That one.
Come on, Rada Lamia.
Who is Cody Bellinger's wife, Chase Carter. She's a looker.
Her name's Chase.
If you couldn't imagine
Chase is a boy's name.
what a Bahamian model looks like, she looks nice.
What's her name?
Nice lady.
Chase?
Carter.
With an H.
She's 27, so she's probably retiring at the end of this year.
All right, I'm
I'm
pulling her up.
assuming.
She no, she does not look like what I believed Bahamian to look like.
No, she's kind of Eastern European.
Yeah, she
Ish.
looks like if
Eastern European.
Ariana Grande was taller.
All right, good comp. Yeah, good comp. But what had happened was Fred,
Tan her looks like if Ariana Grande was taller. Pale her is like if Paris Hilton never made those weird videos.
okay, that's
All right.
pretty good.
Yep.
Also, super tight ponytails. Like
They're too tight.
her forehead has to be going through something right now.
Her forehead is over the part of her skull that formed after birth.
Yeah, I mean, who needs Botox when you just rip it back like that?
Yeah. It looks like she's constantly doing both of The Rock's eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. She's also making the duck face a lot in these pictures, which I thought went away, but it hasn't apparently.
Isaiah, you're on all of the dating apps, including Grindr. Is the duck face still prominent?
For who?
Good question.
Them.
Mm-hmm.
Them, yes.
Okay, got it. Yep. Okay.
Me, no.
You not so much. You're not going to lean into this thing, Zay?
No. The most I ever would do, you gotta give a little jaw clench.
Show us that on the video.
You gotta clench your teeth a little bit, make your jawline pop a little bit. You know, girls like the jawline.
Okay.
I have a beard. I have man makeup. I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, the jawline it's still. The thing is about the beard though is outlines the jawline. So if the beard isn't outlining the jawline, then you use the little muscles to.
How am I doing, Zay?
Hold on.
There's no
beard. Got a sweet beard as well.
Van's head, if no one has ever physically seen Van, his head looks like the entire body of Mr. Potato Head. Like his head has the exact shape of Mr. Potato Head, and the way his beard grows, it looks like Mr. Potato Head's dangly fingers.
Okay, I'm the only one out of the whole crew has like a normal sized and shaped head.
No.
Yeah, I have like a normal proportion head. It's a lovely head. I'm very lucky to have it. I'm thankful every day I wake up in the morning that I don't look like a bobblehead came to life in a Disney movie, which is what you look like.
Your head looks like a dinosaur's head. It is. Your head looks like
there were no dinosaurs as good looking.
Your head
not
looks
even close.
Like Dino's head.
So before Cody Bellinger was married to the Bahamian model.
All right.
Bahamian?
Yeah.
Bahamian.
Okay,
anyways. So Cody and his Bahama mama Chase.
Nice.
Before they were together, and this is going to divide the locker room.
Is it?
Mike, don't call me Giancarlo Stanton.
All right. It's the other way around.
Used to have relations with her.
Like they dated?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
And I don't know if you know this, but when healthy, Mike Stanton is an absolute stalwart in the middle of that Yankees new murderer's row.
And I do not currently see that Mike Stanton is in a relationship, at least on Wikipedia.
So you think he's going to drive a wedge in between this beautiful couple? Also, like for a guy, Cody Bellinger, not bad looking.
Well, Cody Bellinger is married to Chase Carter.
Correct.
And Giancarlo Stanton is married to the game.
Yeah.
What would you rather have, Yankee fan?
Juan Soto, I think, is the answer. They'd rather have Juan Soto than chase Cody Bellinger and this drama.
All right. So, Isaiah, welcome back to the chat. So, Isaiah Johnson with us. Say hello to the chat.
Hello, chat.
Thank you. You are familiar with football foozies. You are familiar,
sure,
yeah, with groupies for football players.
Okay.
Yeah, there are passes in football from the quarterback to receivers, and then there are passes in football from athletes to athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm not talking.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are witnessing this at the highest level. This gal loves ball players.
Yeah.
She doesn't love Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, she's like the Amber Rose of Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The probably much more sane and
Did
tolerable.
I get that person's name right?
Amber Rose is the wife of maybe Kanye West.
No, I got it right. Amber Rose. Nope. Yeah.
She definitely is not married.
What Amber Rose is to rappers, Chase Carter is to baseball players, and she bagged one.
Now, Isaiah, you have been in locker rooms where a player has a lady who another player also had that lady at some point.
Yeah.
How does that go over in the locker room, Isaiah?
really depends on the individuals.
Okay, well, let's talk about the most crazy ones.
Usually does not end well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Never.
That's exactly
Never.
Unless you're, what they call keeping it playa and to the highest level.
What is
you
that?
guys,
What is the
so
phrasing?
what that means is you always keep things calm, cool, and collected, and you don't get your feelings involved.
Yes.
And then that way, you guys both eventually look at each other and say, "We did that. We're not going to let that break us up or make us fight."
Are you talking about the couple or the teammates? You're losing me.
Do you score it?
The teammates.
Do you score it like half a bag, like half a sack? Like you guys like got to the quarterback at the exact same
Yeah,
time?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
If it happened at the same time, maybe if there was an assist on both ends, it's a half and half.
Slippery slope here.
Yeah.
Not that close at the same time.
Now, are you talking about like both? All right, so let's just use like an example in football, like both sides of the line, right? Like we're talking about like maybe a defensive end from each end. Like I feel like that's fine.
Strahan and Humaniora.
Yeah, that track. They
You're
both
welcome.
got Brett Favre at one time.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, I'm not against it.
And also, like, I think enough time has elapsed.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a non-issue. I don't know the intricacies of the relationship. Did Cody steal her?
Okay, this is a good question.
Yeah. Air quotes, steal her from Mike, don't call me Giancarlo Stanton?
Yep. Again, that's wrong. Got it backwards.
I mean, what's the situation? I need the dirty TMZ details here. I need somebody to unpack it for me. Because with that being said, I don't know the origin story, but I've been in Albuquerque for 16 years.
Yeah.
If I had to quit being friends with all of my Eskimo brothers,
We wouldn't have this show.
we wouldn't have this show.
That is
first
correct.
off.
Yeah, that's
And
number
I-
one.
And I wouldn't have a lot of friends out in the
This
streets,
is- In the way Isaiah was behaving at my birthday party, he would have to quit the show now too.
Yeah.
Like that's this game. If we're all not adults enough about it.
Sure.
I'm trying to piece that part together.
Take your time.
I don't know what.
We hope you get there. Here's what I'm saying. Let's say Mike Stanton, who plays basically only DH, sometimes first base,
Sometimes outfield.
sometimes outfield.
Sometimes outfield, yeah.
Oh crap! Cody Bellinger plays basically DH, sometimes first base,
First base, center field.
sometimes
DH.
outfield. Oh no!
Yeah.
So not only
Yeah.
do they play the same positions on the field, they play the same position in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad now. Because if one is getting more playing time, or if one is in the lineup, something chosen spot, also lineups are weird now. Double DH, leadoff, whatever. Some reason Shohei's number 1 instead of number 3. I don't really understand current day lineups. If all that stuff starts happening and even one whisper of it comes out, like if even it sneaks in for 1 second, if Cody Bellinger is in front of Giancarlo Stanton in the lineup, and he says, "Hey, looks like you're chasing me today," then it's over.
Yeah.
Like then that's hands. You throw hands.
And the rest of the Yankees dugout, if they're going to be good teammates, need to start shopping some jokes right now.
100%.
Because throughout 162 plus game season, there's going to be so many opportunities.
Now here's the joke I tell.
Oh, Stanton rolled into another double play, did you? Typical.
Yeah. How would this one? Cody, welcome to the team. Did you say your wife's name was Joe or Chase? It says Joe. Because Joe Carter, touch them all, Joe. Like that's what you do.
Very nice.
You got to deep cut them. I don't know. Also, if you're a teammate and you don't make mention of this, that's wrong to me.
Sure. Yeah, Giancarlo, another hard hit single. Hey, Cody, you know who's not a hard hit single anymore?
Nice.
Your wife.
That's awesome.
But you got to be shopping these out all season. Like you work them, you shop them out with the buddies in the dugout, make sure no one hears you. Then when that situation arises, bam. Also, 505-246-0610. van@talkabq.com.
Yeah.
All the Yankees listening right now, I will help you with this. I will write jokes for you about your new teammate.
I think I've told you the Jimmy Garoppolo story off the air.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Jimmy Garoppolo know each other in a certain way.
Good get.
Good get.
Good get.
I'm obviously not in the same athletic status that old Jimmy's in.
Right.
Right? But if I were to run into Jimmy in the streets, this is the first thing I would mention to him.
You lead immediately.
I lead with it.
Yeah.
Now, the best part would be if I said, hey, Jimmy, do you know so-and-so?
Yeah.
And he said, who?
Oh.
That, to me, would be top tier.
Yeah.
I don't think Giancarlo can do that here.
No. You can't play dumb on this one.
No, not on this one.
Yeah, the internet has receipts on this bad boy.
Also, to be fair,
To be fair. Zay, you're up next.
To be fair.
thank you.
Strong work.
I'm in there now.
This is one of us. This is a lot of players all the time on every team, and this is just the public one we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this
For
is not
sure.
a thing.
Yeah.
This is
There are. I'm not sure if you remember.
for love of the game.
Dodgers owner also used to play little hoops. Magic Johnson.
Stud.
Yeah. He lived by Ludacris's code.
Oh, did I say stud?
Yeah.
I didn't leave out the U.
Area codes. That's a good one.
Mine or yours?
Both.
Yeah.
Technically both.
That's what we do. When we get back from the break, lots of sports. It's 2 and on 95.9 FM and AM 610 live from the Albuquerque Duke store, the sports animal.
This report is.
Come over doesn't mean come over.
Thursday, Friday, Monday, and then we're done.
I don't go into it. And the only reason you just ingest one
That's what Dirties did with their Lobo design. They just
Have a plan and drive it. It's too serious of a situation.
Looking for a reliable source to design and create your custom apparel, promotional products, signs, and banners? Graphic Connections got you covered, and even offer online stores for your business, school, booster club, or any fundraising projects. Their team will help set up and design your store, then take care of the distribution. Graphic Connection, years of experience and over 300,000 products.
This is sick.
1500 Sons East of Costco. Call 821-2777 or find them online at gcsportswear.com. O'Shea Jackson Jr. and TJ Tristan, unique fitness and entertainment with no contest wrestling, with guests like WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff.
Who? Max? He's nice.
Did he know me?
Everybody knows you, Steve.
Got a haircut.
No. No contest
You
wrestling.
combed it, I think.
That I do.
Podcast Network. Wherever you listen.
You know, I'm drinking pine.
Sports Animal is now 27 years
Should I ask him? Or should I ask you? Yeah.
Why?
No,
sure.
Just remember,
Changes your pH, Fred.
My top.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We're live from the Albuquerque Duke Store. We're doing a whole show of radio today. That's a fun change of pace, boys. That's a fun one.
It's awesome.
Steve Palmisano rejoining us. Sorry. He was in the back. He made me the sixth sweater. I'm currently wearing it. Got the Duke's logo on it.
Pretty sweet, man.
That thing's sick, dude.
Did you guys talk about the Yankees?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we sure did. Thoughts, Steve?
Typical. We'll see how that rolls.
It will be fine.
Be fine.
Really?
If you told me, if you laid it out, you had a PowerPoint presentation, Steve, and you showed me a team in Major League Baseball who didn't have Eskimo brothers on the team, I would be shocked.
Well,
Here's college rules.
And this
goes back to 2016 when I got in it. One of the first things we learned, actually even in high school, we learned this. Yeah, sophomore year of high school, that's when things started getting crazy at the little parties. We learned the hard way that football parties, there's a risk some things could happen. Basketball parties, there's a risk. The basketball team's not that big. But the baseball parties, not only would things happen, but yes, it would be an Eskimo brother situation. So like, they just had that brotherhood always. Like it's much more likely they'll do that and literally not care. Like they'll be laughing with each other about how psycho whoever it is after that happens. That's much more likely on a baseball team. On a football team, the only way it goes over well is if it's known beforehand. But on baseball, each other can find out and be like, oh, okay, oh well. Unless one of them was the other one's girlfriend, then there's a black eye involved.
Like an emotional black eye.
Yes.
It can go one of two ways. Giancarlo can be like he was at the end of the season and like, I'm just going to hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could be like, I can't believe they signed that.
Yeah. Or hear me
I
out.
told them.
He doesn't care, like at all whatsoever.
He doesn't care.
He's a tall, statuesque, handsome professional athlete
You don't know
with
how it
hundreds
ended
of
with her.
millions of dollars.
He's married to the game.
He could have any number
Correct.
He got my number.
of Bahamian models.
Were they married or were they just boyfriend?
I think they were just boyfriend and girlfriend. I am not the expert
Is-
source on this.
Isaiah, what's the new phrase for boyfriend and girlfriend?
Dating.
Okay, they were just dating.
Okay.
First, I think
Glad
that's a
that
pretty traditional.
glad that came back around.
What I'd more like to
going
see
steady.
is Alex Bregman at third base.
Now I heard he left the Astros like all their good players.
Yeah.
What?
Also, breaking news, if you guys haven't heard yet, Nolan Arenado, your guy, former MVP, perennial Gold Glove winner of your St. Louis Cardinals, who's wildly underperformed. I didn't mean to rub that in right there.
Okay, I mean, he was in the top 5 in MVP.
Has a full no trade clause.
Everything you're saying is correct.
Refused to go to the Houston Astros today. There was a deal in place. Nolan Arenado said he wanted to go to a winner, and he was like, yeah, but not that winner.
You know why?
Oh, God, multiple reasons.
Girl.
What girl?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's a girl.
Justin Verlander and Kate Upton. Kate Upton used to date Arenado. Yeah.
Good on Arenado.
No, yeah. That guy's just trouble, too, I think.
Nolan?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that?
He's drama.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes.
Is he drama whenever he's running as fast as he can towards the foul line, and then he's picking a ball up in foul territory behind the third base bag because it carrying off a right-handed hitter, and he does a jump throw, taking his inertia and body weight into the stands, and just gets a guy by half a step at first base on a stretching Paul Goldschmidt? Is that the drama you're talking about?
No, that was like super cool 15 years ago. Now every player in baseball can do that. That's not even hard anymore.
I saw that. Alex Bregman did that at Albuquerque High School. Academy.
Yeah, on a guy that ran the night. Yeah, it took him 10 seconds to get from.
He did it, though.
Oh, you make me so mad. It's not.
He was in fifth grade when he did it.
You know how long it takes high school kids to run 90 feet? Forever. They're not fast.
Some of them are.
Yeah, there's one fast kid, and he is on the team whenever track isn't traveling, and he just comes in to steal bases. They don't even let him hit.
Yeah. Anyway,
you're the number 2 guy. You're going to bunt down the third base line here. Run!
What do you think the chances are that Bregman goes to the Yankees?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High.
Oh, 100%.
Very high.
He did pick number 2 for a reason. His jersey number.
He should be able to wear number 2 in New York.
That might be interesting.
Or 22, since they didn't sign Juan Soto.
It'd be available.
Juan So.
That's what you're going with? Yeah. You had a lot of time here.
He was so.
So
the best player on the planet that's not Shohei Ohtani or Mike Trout.
He's dead to me.
Who is?
Juan Soto. Anyway.
I'm trying to come up with the name you're going to give Alex Bregman after he leaves the Yankees eventually.
Yeah, when he doesn't sign with the Yankees and goes to the Red Sox instead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Breg Child.
He's Alex Deadman to me.
Oh, that's a good one. I wish I would have came up with that.
Oh, it'd be cool if he went to the Yankees.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Don't think he's coming back to the Astros. I think they're going to be about
Hey, why don't you text him?
$40 million short.
See where he says he's going. Text him right now. Say, listen, Alex. Say, hey, type this exact sentence.
I'm on the radio.
No, Alexander. Well, I'm just like, hey, try Al. No. Here, hear me out. Alley Cat. Say Alley Cat. These are all good. Yo, Alley Cat.
Breggs.
It's
Breggs is going to get the response.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yo, Breggs. It's Palms.
Yo, Breggy.
Hey.
Yeah, Breggy boy.
Breggy fresh.
Yeah.
Hey, we need some of that Breggy Bomb salsa back in stock.
I'm sure he's in the cage right now, getting some swings in, having some chips and salsa.
He's probably just practicing his signature somewhere because he's about to make so much money.
Yeah, but now they asked for 23. He's signing everything Breggy 2 tray.
Yeah.
Call him that. Say, hey, Breggy 2 tray, and then send him a mock-up of a Yankees jersey with 23.
Or if they said, we want to sign you, but you can't wear number 2, and he says, sorry, that's my number.
Who was number 2 for the Yankees?
Now batting for the Yankees, number 2.
The only number 2 in history.
Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
It's some kid. It's actually their regular PA announcer, but he's eating chips. So he's eating Sadie's chips as he announces Alex's name. Now batting number 2, Alex Bregman.
When it fit right in. It's like, with
Weird.
their chair.
You're talking about Marlins legend Derek
Alex
Jeter.
Bregman.
That's the one you're talking about. My bad.
Alex Bregman.
He ain't coming back to my dudes.
It works.
You're talking about the bleacher bums.
Yeah, their cheer.
The right field bleacher bums.
Probably.
Did they move that to another part of the field?
No.
Okay. Now, if in front of them is Cody Bellinger, you think they're going to go, Chase Carter.
Boston will.
Oh.
Boston's going to give it to him so hard.
Boston's the one where they would, every time pro wrestlers would get in the ring for WWE, they would chant their girlfriends' names.
Get used to it.
Super sweet.
Giancarlo.
At my birthday party the other day, some of my pro wrestling friends told me that pro wrestlers that don't like me on social media have been calling me Vince McMahon Fred. And I'm so mad that I didn't come up with that.
Now, hold on. I dropped that one like 2 years ago.
Just now,
That is unfair.
So you're being,
that it's finally catching on.
You're being evangelized.
Well done.
I think that's close. When we get back from the break, we wrap up the 4 o'clock hour. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, live from the Duke Store, the Sports Inn. Look down at it, like, it's so low, you know, like helps me adjust. Does this look low from over there?
Low? Does the low go?
Yeah.
Low?
It's pretty normal-ish. Hello, welcome.
Welcome back.
What is up with those shoes? Those are off. That's a good point. Hey, what time are we back? Hi, Jay.
Hello?
Sorry about that. What time are we back?
We get back. We're just going to push this through.
Come back further.
Yeah. Stop it. I'll stop after the CBS announcement. After this video.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry. And I'll go roll out. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. At the top of the hour, Beverly McClure is going to join us. We're going to talk about health and fitness during the holiday season. I want to make sure I snap that in before we get the 5 o'clock hours. 2 Men On live from the Duke Store.
John, Media Network.
Thank you. At the clock off. You're with us.
Yeah, I'm like, it looks like he likes it. Also, you don't have to say anything. I can tell that you are not. I'm like, and I was fresh out of
Well, we were going to come after, but we're like, no, we're the old people.
It was up till 4 in the morning.
Did it really? 40 starts, right? That little.
Carlos was 800.
I think there was only 3 people under it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, problem.
What you need to do is find a way to come up.
That 2 in women's interest.
measuring others or when
Just women inches or men inches? Just let me know.
From the pinky, how far is
the biggest
also 2 inches?
the biggest
What do you want to talk about in general? Because I thought we could talk about, I know it sounds crazy. We could talk about sleep. Sleep.
This man slept 30 hours.
Sleep is.
How can we possibly sleep alone in college football?
Yeah, I was going to say it. It's actually how much you watch.
Literally, what word would you use to describe your relative this better than this is awesome.
It is awesome.
Not what the superhero is, but it's like, I feel like I can wear this.
Is it warm?
I'm gonna say it's warm, but it's like not too
warm but breathable.
You guys are busy though, right here in the season for a company. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. I don't know what that is though. That can I have no jealousy with that?
Oh, I didn't bring this up at all. You could just focus on it.
Yeah, that.
One of my favorite artists is Beowulf.
Right?
Yeah. Odd Future Wolfgang Kill 'Em All.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got a kitty biting a rainbow.
Yeah.
Sort of. That was Photoshop.
That's actually it's really cool. And I love the
color.
The logo too, the in a patch.
What is this
embroidery? Yeah. Just like that.
What do you think about the color right there?
I like this. That's
I
cool.
like that one's cool, but I like that. I like the color.
Okay, one matters.
Well, there's that.
I blew eye. Where? Canary, Marigold, Luigi.
Sexiest killer on there right now.
Well, now, I think that'd be pretty cool.
I did, yes. And they want to hear your vision of this outside.
Wasn't mine initially. It was going to be too soon. Looking for what?
So you guys had fun on your birthday till 4 a.m.?
Bandit.
Were you like the last one standing at 4 a.m.?
Well, I agreed to take these 3 20-somethings to a private club, and the private club shut down early. They wouldn't let us hang out and call Ubers, which I talked to the president about. It was very upsetting. So I took them to my house so they could call Ubers, and they were so amazed at being around me in my own home. They weren't calling Ubers. And I was like, children, get out your fucking cell phones and call yourself a safe ride home. I'm not hanging out with you.
Did they call it drugs delivered instead? Because that's why I assume 20-year-olds do when they have a house they can do drugs in.
There's a 24-hour. My bad.
I don't have people in my house. Never.
Oh, really?
Never. I don't want you there. The second you get them, immediately when you're going to be. The tutor you know of.
I want that 2019 CT6 so fucking bad.
What have you guys talked about so far?
Nothing important.
Okay.
Two baseball players are SP.
Not that I can but yeah.
We talked about two baseball players being Eskimo brothers. Like that's kind of all we've done.
Mexico celebrates the holiday season with the 19th Atlanta New Mexico. CU out of the Big 12 brings their high-powered offense to Albuquerque to take on 10-win Louisiana, played in the Sun Belt Championship game. Two of the country's best offenses collide at University Stadium, our state's premier annual sports event, this Saturday between Christmas and New Year's.
Talk for a little bit, I
Segue pretty hard.
Van told a story about a sleepover. He was a child with some paper around his belly. That's not true.
Zay's in even more trouble now. Mike muted.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Tune It On, where we informed you the live chat that our mics were live during the commercial.
Cool.
So there's a thing in our world.
Don't regret anything I said. It was all true.
Isaiah accidentally hit the dump button 100 times in a row and just pray that it works. Oh my gosh. Beverly McClure's with us. Bev, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
We're like real fortunate. You know, we're like real fortunate.
How are you feeling being 40?
Put that right in front of your mouth. It's good. You know, it's the first time I've been 40.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that going for me. I'm like new to the game, which I enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Your body's new to the game as well.
The Van is new to the world because he spent all weekend trying to recover from one night out. So Van Nunley, welcome back to the show.
Well, I appreciate the kind words. It's good to be back. And it was a rough couple days.
Recovery.
Stomach bug.
Oh,
stomach bug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what you're going with?
Then it turned into Indian jumping pains and magically moved into my lungs somehow. So I don't know.
Steve Palmisano of the Albuquerque Duke Store. Steve, welcome back.
Thank you.
Beverly, of course, the exercise coach. So welcome, Beverly.
Thanks.
All right. You join us as your schedule permits to often talk the world of health, and specifically it's been just around the holidays right now, right? And,
right.
And we're all running a little bit on empty, friend. There's not enough hours in these days. Talk to us a little bit about the importance of rest and relaxation for the friends of our show.
I will. I mean, sometimes when we talk about sleep, we think that's not very sexy, but at the same time, sleep does help sexy. I mean, because it also helps our mental and physical well-being. I've got clients that'll come in and they don't do very well during their workouts, and they'll be like, I'm hydrated, I ate my protein, but then you ask them how they're sleeping and they're not sleeping. Cognitive, everything really does revolve around sleep. If you had the bug, bless your heart, but how does your body recover? Your body recovers by sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Folks want to lose weight. How are they going to lose weight? I don't care if you're taking semaglutide. I don't care what you're doing. If you're not sleeping, your body doesn't have a chance to make all of those fun things happen.
Steve Palmisano, how often do you sleep?
I don't sleep very well.
I know you don't.
Really? So what is this, like 4 hours a night?
I just bought a grounding sheet.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah,
Ever
those
heard
are
of that?
good.
What is
Mhm,
I
have.
don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, so grounding sheets are supposed to be really well because it's really supposed to help the energy in your body and help you with relaxation.
It's like
as
witchcraft.
well.
Just ground. You stick it in you ground the sheet
Mhm.
through the plug. Yeah.
Because it's in trouble?
Yeah. Your body's in trouble. You need
Not
to
allowed to
ground
play with
your
your
Yeah,
friends.
the sheet cannot leave the house for 2 weeks. No, the grounding is more just about distributing your energy and just
Oh, I
putting you
love
in a
this.
state of well-being where you can sleep as well. And
Is
then,
it real sleep or pseudo sleep? Like this
I
science?
just got it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
which is actually a good
Results
question.
TBD.
Yes.
Okay.
Sleep versus rest, I mean, is completely different. So that is the difference in being able to actually rest versus sleep. Because I know a lot of times few cocktails, we think, boy, I slept. You fall right to sleep. You're not resting, right? Because your body doesn't quite rest as well, on alcohol as it does.
You didn't sleep.
I know.
You didn't sleep. You passed out.
Well, and you didn't rest.
Sure.
Your body didn't rest. Your body didn't really recover as well.
Skip out on a lot of REM sleep when there's alcohol in your system.
Right.
Not if you're in the corner.
Or in the spotlight.
Thank you.
That was going to happen. I think this is more about the 40th birthday party.
It's REM sleep is.
I know.
It's
not the musical group. It's
that's
actually,
all I could come up with. I couldn't come up with. But from Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
So.
But rest is a good thing. And so without the grounding, how much do you sleep?
I'm usually up from like 2 to 4.
Doing what?
Awake.
Just like doom scrolling
on my phone.
Oh yeah,
no, man. Okay.
Makes it hard.
Take some Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah,
hear me out.
And just slather it
right on your eyelids,
both of your eyeballs.
Keep them shut.
Playing Wordle.
How long does Wordle take you?
Isn't it just one game on Wordle?
You taking 2 hours?
So by 2 o'clock, I'm on the new game, so I do that for
Well, so you and I'm just assuming your age, but we're at the age where we used to be like, I'm going to sleep when I die. I'm going to work. I'm going to do this. I'll sleep when I die. The thing is, you'll die if you don't sleep.
I'm currently there. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why it's just so important. And there's actually a new book, and not a new book. It's called The Sleep Revolution.
That will put me to sleep if I read it.
Well, yes. But at the same time, I mean, it's really just about the importance. Look at the new mattresses, all the mattress companies that are out. Look at grounding sheets that we're talking about. We would have never had these conversations before. But science is starting to show us that we do have to sleep. And during this season, we don't. We have so much to do. You have a business to run. You got retail going on. You probably think about that at night. So, I mean, this is the season people don't sleep, and then we wonder why we're cranky and we don't get along with our families and why we are tendency to get stomach bugs and to get more sick during this time of year because we're not getting rest.
I'm 40 years old. I believe I can sleep midnight to 6.
Okay.
Is that correct?
It's your body and what you know. It's what you know for your body.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at every day. That seems like it works.
Listen, the guide to a good morning is the evening before. So if you're going to have to be up early and you need 8 hours of sleep, then you need to back it up.
No one needs 8 hours of sleep.
Oh,
that's
me, I do. I
Me.
do. For show. I do. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's half your day.
Like 30 minutes to fall asleep, 30 minutes to wake up, and a solid 7 in the middle. Like I gotta have
30 minutes
to fall asleep.
Are you psychotic?
What do you just wake your eyes open and you just
all I do is
put
get
it on your eyes.
You just get a chunk of Vicks Vapor Rub out of your eyes. And you just like lean over and put your feet on the ground and walk
Or you
out.
can be like me and walk that thin line between addiction and NyQuil. At those times you gotta sleep, and then I'm like, okay, I got weights at this time, and I know I'm not tired, so it's time to force this thing.
I have no idea how sleep scientifically works. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what it does to the body. I don't understand why I just don't need it. Like, I don't know how it helps me. I know that sounds dumb to say out loud.
Right.
But I'm being very real. I don't know what sleep does.
Well, and most people don't. Most people don't realize that cognitively, creatively, physically, I mean, your entire body needs sleep. It's exactly what it's designed for, to allow cell recovery, to allow mental recovery, to allow all of that. And then to your point about not Vicks on your eyes, but the NyQuil that you take.
His scissor addiction.
Just want to, but it's different things for different. Remember, we've talked about it before. It's about your body and what your body feels like. CBD, CBN works for some people. Other things help with folks as well. THC, some THC doesn't help me. THC is the opposite. For me, I'll sit there and think, do butterflies smell? Can I go to the moon? I mean, so that keeps me awake. But so it's just about your body. And I can't wait to hear about the grounding sheet because I'm actually considering that as well.
I'm going to send this one back and get a different one.
I
already didn't like it.
Did you get a queen size or what?
No, it was a king size, but the feel of the sheet itself.
Well, it's because you have an old house. So you don't have a grounding wire.
Yeah, that's the
you're shooting electricity into your body.
Well, that was the other thing.
opposite.
Like, I'm not sure I have a grounding wire in this outlet in my 1950.
Now, I'm gonna. You don't have to say yes, like to an exact number, but I'm gonna assume this thing costs less than $100. Is that correct?
This one was more than that.
Oh, I was going to buy it and do it, but now I'm not. There's no way.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be a little more than that as well.
We can talk off air.
You think I have a king size bed? You think I live the world of luxury that you live?
I'm not a Cali king.
I think mine's a California king.
Yeah.
I guess I'm slumming over here with my Costco queen size mattress.
I alternate between that and the waterbed.
Hey, that's what you two should do. You should get the Costco mattress I have because I fall right asleep.
I fall right asleep too. It does not take me 30 minutes. It's more like 30 seconds. My husband knows if he's got something to say, you better say it really quickly because as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm done.
I'm so jealous. Every time
you need to match my appointment.
I put my head down on my pillow, and it's what you're talking about, but not on THC. Like, I try to solve all the problems in the world. I think about my whole history, my whole future, everything that's ever existed. My head cycles at least one time, and then my body's like, all right, you got that out of the way. Now you can.
So you got to get your tension right. You do like me. Be like, I lay down and then be like, no, I'm about to have that golden pride burrito in the morning. And then you're like straight to sleep because you're going to get that burrito boy.
Which is the other thing. Eating, the closer you eat to the time you go to bed, the harder it's going to be for your body because it can't digest. Now your body's working and it's trying to do stuff and it's not going to go to sleep.
Your body does not stop digesting if you're
It's still going to digest, but it's not going to let you rest as much because it's busy. It's busy, Fred. So you try to eat a little bit earlier before you go to bed. And that also helps as well. And I'll tell you another really simple thing, and it's going to sound, but it works. If you lay awake at night and you're solving the problems of the world, start to think about all that exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, but and sometimes even if you're alone, that works. But it's thinking about things you're grateful for, right? So when I start to worry, I start to think, okay,
the four of you.
I am grateful for my grounding sheet. I'm grateful for my pillow. I'm grateful for the fact that, and you actually can self-soothe yourself and stop your brain from just spinning and help you to get to sleep. And plus it puts you into that attitude of gratitude.
All right, Steve.
Meditation.
The live chat says you should try a weighted blanket.
Tried that.
And
no go.
Well, Steve,
it was
weighted blanket.
Maybe the 100-pound blanket was a little too heavy. No, it was too heavy.
Take the 20, or there's 20s and 10. Steve, I feel so bad because you know
I sleep on my side, so I go one side, the other side,
and that's perfect. And that's perfect where I'm going. Steve, since I've known you, I got the weekend show and friend of the show, mattress by appointment. That's what you need, Steve. That's what you need. You need the mattress that I have. It's a Cali King. It vibrates. My pillows have cooling gel.
This is a lot of information.
Yes. And then my pillows have a little curve where your shoulder goes. So you sleep on your side. You're comfortable on your side.
Go over to Isaiah's house, Steve. Okay.
Can I spend the night tonight? I'll bring my big six.
Hey, so Isaiah, I take it that you understand the beauty of sleep. You get it. You get it.
I was working a lot at the time, and I was miserable. And I met the guy when I was at my other job, and he told me he had a little spot. So I went over there, and I laid on one of the displays, and he turned the vibration on for the adjustable base, and he put it in zero gravity mode, and I'd never been more comfortable.
I have no idea what that means.
Zero gravity mode.
So it lifts your feet up, and it lifts your head up all the way to off your back.
Oh.
And it's marvelous. Highly recommend.
How do you have a vibrating bed and you can't keep a girlfriend?
Yeah, good question.
How is it?
Maybe that's why I don't need one.
Exactly.
Way better.
The stocks went up and the bed went in there.
No wonder you sleep so well.
From the live chat, Steve.
Yes.
Brown noise. Have you tried brown noise?
Yes.
Okay, and
I do have a sleep app.
I've done it all, believe me.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
bless your heart. Well, I do have. There is a sleep app. You can do sleep apps where you do have the white noise.
it's called apnea. Why are you shortening it?
Sleep apnea?
No, just sleep app. Just we have a little mine's a white noise, shh, The good thing is you actually can train your body and your brain to sleep to that. And even if you're on an airplane and you put your iPod, your earphones on, turn that on, your body can also just kind of go to sleep. So you can train yourself to do that. I don't know about brown noise. I've always heard it called white noise. But
It's white noise, but it's just like an R rolling in Spanish. It's just like it's very.
It's a soft R.
Okay.
If
I don't have a fan. I don't have a fan. I can't sleep, and I think that's the point
fan
where
is good.
yes, I go to YouTube, and of course YouTube fan noise, and there's a 10-hour video I can click on, and I'll put that next to my head, and I don't get as hot.
Yeah. Plus, it has to be cold. The colder, not the colder,
What?
but cool. Yeah,
It's
open
true
the
for anybody.
windows.
True for anybody.
Open the windows, turn the
Cold
fan.
face, keep your body warm.
That's exactly right.
I sleep on the ground level. I'm not about to open my windows. I'll hear.
Why?
Zay's refusing
That
the
was
white
third
noise.
thing. Fan noise, brown noise, University Boulevard traffic.
Yeah.
That's where I live.
Zay's refusing to use white noise. He calls it fan noise now.
Yeah, that's what
Fan noise.
Yeah, ever since he started
mine
his show,
sounds like a fan.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's so freaking funny.
But it is true. Cold rooms, noise. You just got to figure out where it works for your body, and you got to sleep. And I'm gonna stay tuned with you to find out about the grounding sheet because
Yeah,
this is,
I might try it. And then send it back.
Maybe just the pillows. Get the pillow appointment. Keep cold, cooling technology. Don't get hot. And if you roll over, the other side's cold. So
My wife's out of town now, so our dogs are one underneath the covers and one on top.
Oh, there's your problem. No pets in the bed.
Sleep in a van.
Oh, we got
we
some
got
alphas
some
in the
in the
house.
house.
There's
There's
alphas
alphas
over there.
Nope, not me.
Some alpha dogs in Steve's house.
Do you even have pets?
Yes, I have a pet.
Like a hamster, and you just let it in the bed?
I own a cat, and that cat does not get in the bed.
Well, no, cats generally don't. Well, sometimes
Dogs
they
do
usually
too.
do. I think cats.
More often
I
than
guess
When
not.
you get up, they want your warm spot.
Yeah.
They don't want to cuddle with you. They don't care about you.
Yeah,
You feed them.
They're just
That's
waiting for you to get up.
your only purpose. There is no exchange of love in this situation. It's
This
a
is
cat.
from the man that puts Vicks vapor rub on his eyes.
Okay.
Right.
I told a story about
Okay,
that. I
okay.
would never do that.
It was super weird when you told that story.
But it apparently works because
He slept all night.
I'm not going
He
to
slept
open my
not a
eyes
peep.
again until the
Didn't
morning.
move. Yeah, didn't
The
move.
best part is
Yeah.
when Steve's insomnia hits tonight and he can't fall asleep, he's going to think about this fix thing over and
Yeah.
over.
You're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Will you send us a selfie to the best of your ability so we'll be able to see?
Yeah.
I'm going to start texting everybody, you up?
Steve's going to hit Van with the, so did he put like a dish towel down first? Or?
Yeah.
Beverly McClure is the exercise coach. Where are you always at, my friend? Where can our friends come and see you?
You can see us on the Northeast Heights. You can see us on the West Side, exercisecoach.com. You can find out our locations there,
Yeah.
and love to work with you. But the big thing is, I know it's the holiday season, it's busy, but you got to sleep. You
Yeah.
got to sleep.
This is the best little segment we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
This is all my favorite things combined into one. Beth, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on.
Whenever we get
Yeah,
back,
good luck with that sheet.
Thank you.
so keep that headset on until we hang up. It's 2 Minute On live from the Albuquerque Dukes, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Perfect. That worked out well.
That is so funny.
They aren't actually supposed to work though. I mean, we've heard lots about it.
You bought it in the middle of the night while scrolling. Yeah, they targeted it between 2 and 4 a.m.
All right, thank you guys.
We're still good in the morning? It is too low.
Right on your hip, dude. That's perfect. I don't know whether you're a tall guy. I should like to do a night shirt with another one. Thank you. Good. It was, yeah, that's where she got on the trouble. So she went to a Halloween party with white trash, and this like loser, the fucking loser, like created like a whole smear campaign against her and the whole thing, and then she ended up getting like settlement. I'm into her.
Yeah, I know.
She drove the positive too.
Oh, you took all the positive
Yeah, so she ran all of that. She started switching that. Maybe but if you Google her, she's crazy old. And then she sued that guy. He made so she sued that guy. Made her revenge for him. Yep. Made a ton of money off of him. But then she got like whatever. She's so nice though. And like everyone I know in politics loves her.
I don't know if I'm ready now, but
Every month, you take advantage of low refinance. To learn more.
make me want to beat up the bus. Like that?
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We're live from the Albuquerque Duke store. Steve Palmisano is with us. Big thank you to Beverly McClure who joined us. She's the exercise coach. You can go see her if you want to see her. That's a non-paid endorsement for the program. I just really like her.
I like what she does for the community.
Helping Steve.
Yeah. So I almost just fell asleep there at the last minute.
Like during the commercial break?
Yeah. I was so comfortable with all of you all's comforting that I felt.
A lot of people care about you.
Oh, thank you.
Really invest in that, Steve. Invest in a vibrating mattress. Not even trying to just throw an ad out there. It really is a life-changing.
We actually have a sleep member.
Okay, nice.
But
Nice.
it doesn't.
Does it vibrate a tiny bit?
It's well, true story.
When I drove
back there, weight off my back.
When I
drove here from Illinois and my brain was just so wired on driving, my body was used to the vibration of my car. When I was laying in my bed, as I started to fall asleep finally, I actually had a small little dream that I was floating away in my car. And I woke up and said, this is my mattress. This is the best purchase of my entire life.
Nice.
So you're comparing your mattress to what it feels like when me and Van trim trees in his yard.
Your bad alignment in your vehicle led you to buying a new mattress?
Big Ford owns all mattress companies.
That's so smart.
Oh, gosh. That's when I'm never started. I just fall asleep. I don't even know, like, do you get like anxiety before bed because you know you won't fall asleep? Is it that kind of thing?
I've been known to do that.
Yeah.
That was last, about a year ago.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks of just not fun.
Yeah, on average, I don't have to come into work until 11. So what I like to do is stay up as long as I can until I'm falling asleep, even though I'm trying to stay awake. And then I know if I just lay on my pillow now, I know I'm going to snap asleep. If I'm not tired, I'm not asleep.
We're just so different.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of whatever time I have an appointment, I'm still just going to wake up at 6 o'clock hour. Like,
yeah, I can't.
I can't sleep past a certain point, but I have to get to sleep by a certain point.
12
to 6 is usually cool for me, but I've realized not for radio. I can't do radio with 6 hours. I need a little longer in 6 hours.
the old Charlie 50 gets me. I can do that. Like if you 12 to 6 me every day forever, I'll never need a nap.
It's crazy.
If I get thrown off or something, though, like that's a whole other story. Like
It
if there's,
sets you off, you have one bad night, you're gonna need a longer one, and then the longer one's too much.
I don't know if I believe in making up sleep though. I don't think that's a thing in my head. I'm not like, oh, I got shorted tonight, and I need to extend tomorrow night or whatever. I don't think in my head that's a thing. Also, I don't know how sleep works. I don't understand any of it. Circadium? I don't know what circadium means.
So you have a longer day. Like however your day goes doesn't determine how well that 6 hours returns.
No, but I have like a tolerance to days the way I have a tolerance to booze. Like all of my days are At a minimum, all of my days are 12-hour days. At a minimum. That doesn't sound healthy when you say it out loud. Like
No, it doesn't. Yeah. But sometimes part of our 12-hour days, not like the morning bulk working office computer stuff, sometimes we're having fun as part of our 12-hour days.
That's a good point. That's what this life currently is.
Yeah.
Correct.
If
Hanging out with the boys, talking sports.
Yeah.
You got a new sweater.
Sometimes. Sports.
Sports and sleep is like one.
Can them up.
That's why people are always mad at the Olympics. Where they're like, we're sleeping on
going on,
cardboard
lady?
boxes or whatever. Team USA is like, no, we're sleeping on a yacht.
No, we're not. No, we're not sleeping on that.
We're all sleeping together.
No. This is why we don't pay for health care, because we can just buy a yacht. You go get health care, but our athletes get yachts.
All
All right. Speaking of sports and sleep, Lenny's on the line. He wants to chime in about a little bit of sports.
Well, I can already tell you what he's going to talk about. He's going to talk about 10,000 rebounds, and then he's going to talk about sleep. Brendan Lenny, welcome. How are you, brother?
Good. Well, I don't know about 10,000 rebounds, so we're not talking about Bronny James then.
He scores 30 points tonight. Dude's a stud.
Yeah, but you know what the sad part is? He leads all sports in jerseys sold. He has sold $50 million in jerseys.
Hero.
He has sold 500,000 jerseys at $100 a pop. Now, he doesn't make money on it. It goes to the collective bargaining agreement for revenue sharing.
Well, he makes money in his next contract because they're definitely going to keep him around.
Yeah. He already got overpaid. He got his money.
His contract is going to be at McDonald's because when his father retires, his career goes with him.
Sounds like the plan is going along swimmingly.
I mean, I'm not going to take. I mean, if he scored 30 points in the G League, I will still take Mac McClung over him.
Well, he's in the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, he's better.
The NBA already made that decision.
Yeah, they got him already.
Yeah.
Right, but he's still on a two-way contract still.
It's hot.
With the G League.
Dunk.
Ronnie is not even the best player on whatever the name of the Lakers team in the G League is.
Laker girls.
So we'll just move on, but let's talk about the have some fun with some football.
Please.
Congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons.
They can win their final 3 games of the season. They need a little bit of help from Isaiah's Dallas Cowboys this weekend.
Right. But the team I really feel bad for, all joking aside, is the sheer number of injuries the Lions have had. They're losing 3 starters last week, and how they're going to make it to the playoffs.
They're going to coast into the playoffs, but they're not going to do anything in the playoffs.
They lost David Montgomery. So who's going to be the running back to go along with Jamar Gibbs?
Well,
I think having two was more of like a luxury. So luckily, this is why if you're the Lions, you're happy you had 2 good guys because I mean it's unrealistic to just assume that both your running backs are going to stay healthy all season, especially when you run as much as they do.
No, but it does take pressure off your quarterback having 2 running backs.
Of course. But at least they have.
You lost your starting quarterback with a broken jaw, and then you lost a linebacker with an ACL.
Yeah, they still hung in there though against Buffalo. I mean, if they're not playing the Bills, they win that game last week.
No, Buffalo's a different story. Josh Allen right now is the MVP.
Agreed. Unless Saquon breaks the record.
Yeah, that's true. But Josh Allen's not a quarterback. He's a football player.
Agreed.
The man is a beast. Maybe Haley Stanfield is just keeping him grounded.
If the Bills can stay healthy, I mean, they've already beat Kansas City, and they actually beat them by 10 points.
That doesn't mean anything.
Good grounded joke.
They went against Kansas City during the Mahomes year, and they're 0-3 against them in the playoffs.
What was the record in the regular season again?
Like 3-1.
Really?
Regular season counts for nothing if you can't beat them in the playoffs.
Buffalo doesn't beat anyone in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
That's not their thing. They have 0 championships.
This could be the you don't think they look different this year than the past?
No, they look better this year. And also, I did find out a good thing for falling asleep at night. You could either watch a Jet game or a Cowboy game.
Where's the schedule?
Yeah, Jets Cowboys. You might not wake up.
I fell asleep during the Cowboys.
I have a brand new Aaron Rodgers jersey still sitting from last season in the bag, and I won't sell it at my store. And I'm debating of cutting it up and giving it to my friend for his birdcage.
Could have said birthday, went birdcage, both good. Super Bowl comes in on it. Lenny, one more roast before we cut you. What else you got?
No, it's just I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
We're so busy.
I wanted to call and wish you guys a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. I haven't called in about 2 months.
Yeah, thanks, Lenny.
Lenny, Lenny, come
the OG Cowboy corner, wasn't he?
Oh, he's Lenny.
Yeah, he's there for the original.
I'll start calling back in on the Cowboy corner when the Cowboys have something to call in about.
Yeah.
Because they're heading into the same situation as the 49ers. Too many players making over $15 million a year, and then not enough money to spread to backup players.
Yeah, Lenny, there won't be a Cowboy corner until they give us a reason to have a Cowboy corner.
I'm gonna make one prediction for you right now. Mike McCarthy's getting an extension in the offseason for another 5 years.
I'll cry.
I'm telling you right now, he's getting an extension because he saw it with Jason Garrett, and the fact that they're 6-8 right now with Cooper Rush is amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold.
So he's going to get an extension because Deion's not going to go there. Deion, if he goes to coaching, he's going to go to the Raiders. He wants to be able to be in control, and he's as much as he likes Jerry Jones, he's not going to be able to do that.
He just got the kid from Liberty.
Nobody likes Jerry Jones.
That's true.
And last question before I take off is, does Bill Belichick's girlfriend, is she going to take over the cheerleading squad at UNC?
That's a good question.
She's not that kind of pretty.
No, but she's 24. I mean, she should get a student discount.
Yeah, she's going to have a lot of power there, too.
Which is, that move by itself is going to go out the door and be one of the worst signings as a coach for college football.
She's going to have like a makeup line and a purse line and a apparel line in the campus store. Like, I bet you that will happen.
She's not going to do the same thing as McCaffrey's wife did with her jacket.
No. Same idea.
That was smart. That was smart. Yeah, those are nice.
What kind of NIL money is she getting?
New England I got nothing. I was really trying to build
Sephora.
Yeah, she doesn't get NIL money. She gets BILL money. Took me a second.
So I just had to go to, and then your wrestling promotion is doing great. So I like seeing that.
Thank you. That's kind. December the 28th at the historic El Rey Theater. Lenny, shoot me a text. I will make sure you are in, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah, can I just do a swan dive from the second level?
It's not called a swan dive. Okay.
Swan dive off the second level. We know, pretend I'm Matt Hardy.
That's what he's going for. Lenny, you're the best, brother. We got to go to break.
All right. Have a good one.
Lenny ending it all at wrestling would be the worst for me.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah. Also, Steve, if you want to get to sleep easy night, go back and re-listen to Lenny's segment just now. That'll put you right there. Let Max know that we got him right after the break. It's 2 Men On, live from the Albuquerque Duke Store, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This recording is
then you say move up here. How do you move it? How do you move it up after it's on?
$1,000.
He got like 3 more months to work on.
Right now, things that you can sort right now on as you approach your mission. So let's put out the last 2 quarters. I can find both directions. And
You got Mario sweater.
a lot.
Yeah, all I want is one where it's like,
Right now, let's go back to stay up.
I don't feel like half of the part.
Just go down to Scott Allen. That's down there.
Hard.
Is it in the same
Oh, by the way, we fixed his audio.
Hey, yours is on top of your city, mine's on my neck. Which one? You have a tin topper. You're in better shape. You're like professional.
Those people that loud over the air commercial.
On the air during commercial?
Yeah.
That's you guys aren't turned up.
I did that for Bev. You've done this colorway before, right? Well, this one really exactly what it is. It's crazy. You're the one who brought it up. I think it's perfect.
So bad, I would have. Well, when you
You told me that you told me a story the other day about the thing that yeah.
Welcome back.
He didn't say it's me. I'm here to pick it up. We're going to get Scott.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call, and I'll send you our timeshare exit.
Did you turn the Duke City logo into any
facts about your timeshare?
Let you know if I can come there or if you
Call for your free info kit. Call 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747.
Sportsbook is taking over at Route 60. Register bets today. Get your
Yeah.
Don't miss the opening drive of Symbieta and JJ Bond. Day mornings from 7 to 95.9 FM and AM 610. Sports Animal.
Patreon, we just started.
We're up, right?
Mike's hot and Max is here.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. We're at the Albuquerque Duke store. Get your holiday shopping done. What's the number one holiday seller? It's got to be hats. It's always hats.
Yep. I was just looking through. Sold a lot of hats today. Hoodies, turquoise hoodies.
Yep. Super swing. Yeah. Joining us on the program, friend of the show, Max. Max, welcome. How are you, brother?
Fred, what is going on? And Van, how are you, sir?
My dude, what's happening?
Hey, guys, I just wanted to jump on. I was listening to Larry on that last call.
Lenny.
Lenny, I'm sorry.
No, he deserves
it. I am totally on board with the fact that the Lions are going to coast right to the playoffs, and I think they'll be okay because yes, two running back systems does take a lot of stress off of the quarterback. However, you got to look into that quarterback would be, and Jared Goff being one of the better in the league at the moment and overall. I think they're going to be just fine. Now, losing Hutch, Anzalone, and now David Montgomery, those are not helpful things, but I think they're going to be all right. Dan Campbell is a hell of a coach, and I think he's going to get them right where they need to be.
Running backs do not matter in the NFL. Amon-Ra St. Brown can just go play it. Who cares?
Oh, absolutely. And the pressure, I don't want to say pressure, but there's going to be more weight on his shoulders now as he's going to have to find those gaps in the coverage to get open and get the ball to him. But I also want to just say the statistic of the fact that Jared Goff has thrown 5 interceptions in a game and won, and then threw 5 touchdowns in a game and lost, I think is a crazy statistic.
I didn't even know that.
Not necessarily one you want on your record, but I think it's impressive.
I don't mind throwing picks. I'm a big Kirk Cousins guy.
Take some chances.
Jameis Winston must be your guy then.
He, in a lot of ways. Reclamation story, really. Super good dude. Max, thank you for taking the time, brother.
Thanks for having me, guys. Fuck you.
I like him.
I really don't think the Montgomery loss is as big as the stuff on defense for the Lions. Because it's not like Gibbs, who's like a multi-talented kind of freak back that can do it all. David Montgomery's like the between the tackles guy. He's the goal line guy. You can get any number of running backs to fill that role.
He's a system guy. There's nothing special about him.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think their biggest liability is their coach currently.
Dan Campbell?
Yeah.
Because he went for it on fourth
He's going to make a call. He's going to make a call in one of these games
that will lose the game. Yes. That's his thing.
Yes.
He loves that.
Yeah.
He wasn't a good football player, which is the part where I get weirded out. Because I feel like guys that weren't good football players immediately think they're the best coach.
How many really good football players end up being really good coaches in any sport? There are not a lot of Hall of Fame players who are like, you know what I want to do now?
I don't know. Do you consider Dion a good coach at this point?
That's a good question.
He made a culture. He's a good recruiter. As like X's and O's? Not really.
He got the kid from Liberty like 2 minutes ago, the quarterback, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Liberty.
Third one. He needed the third one.
Because, I mean, obviously his kid's leaving.
Yeah.
And, like, I think culture-wise, you look at Colorado and you're like, gold chains and Warren Sapp and that life. Liberty is not that.
Nah, that's not that. It's going to be, like, juxtaposed in between, like, Dion in Colorado versus Belichick in North Carolina.
Dion Orlado.
Okay. Dion, like, giving the speeches in the locker room and handing out gold chains, and like Bill Belichick not saying nice things to anyone ever. Like the contrast and like style and culture, like you're gonna have some significantly different personalities on those two teams going forward.
The Harbaugh brothers are good coaches. They were good players.
I mean, not like upper echelon, like huge talents. Like they made careers for
I
themselves.
think the best one I can think of is not a coach at all. He's a GM, and it's John Lynch.
He was a stud. Yeah. We might see that with Buster Posey coming up here for the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, is he the GM now?
He's putting in work over there.
So he's the GM?
Yeah.
Since when?
President of baseball operations. That's like same as a GM, right?
I think so.
It's his first year, I believe.
It's just now starting?
Yeah. He was in an advisory role the last couple of years since he retired, and now he's the GM.
I think I would be a good GM of everything that wasn't players. Is there like a non-player GM role? What is that called? Who's the guy that's like the boss of the travel center?
CFO.
Yeah, that's the one I
the
want.
finance officer, the operations officer.
Yeah, that's way better. Because like you can keep a real tight ship and make sure all your players get Ubers and stuff, and that's like easy. But like finding good players on the field, that's like hard.
I think you'd be good as someone who goes, when the players come on the visit,
so you go to visit the players,
go
back and be like, yeah,
he's
he's a good player, but he's a bad person. I don't think you should take him.
Yeah,
I went in there and I saw
what we do on the program.
he had his couch because I don't like the way his couch was positioned.
Oh,
It's weird.
You mean he's got no feng shui?
Yeah,
I don't.
He was wearing sweatpants.
Yeah,
To meet me? No, you're done for. I'm not. If I go in, if we're meeting and you're wearing sweatpants, I'll get right back on the plane you got off of.
You know what's hilarious? Majority of college visits, especially football, the guys are like a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
No, not for your boy.
No.
Easy.
Yeah, you know what?
It's like, oh, this young man, his mom just broke those spaghetti noodles in half and dropped them right in the water. Take that scholarship back. There's no way. We can't have this. Not on our team.
This is an application.
We're serious people here. We take this seriously.
Our head coach is Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
You're going to go into their home and tell them how to dress in their own home
while I'm present.
Make their pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
We're on a visit, and she used a Sharpie on a dry erase board. Like, take that kid's scholarship away. There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
If I go into your home on an official home visit and you use the phrase "don't mind the dog," first of all, the dog should have been put out. Is where the dog should have been.
Now we got some eyes on his dad, and
don't mind the mess.
Yeah, he went sock shoe. Like, no way. Give that scholarship back. We're not bringing this psychopath on our team.
If I go for a home visit,
sock shoe.
Oh,
is
100%.
the only
It's
acceptable.
the only
way.
one. If I go on a home visit and I'm pulled up to your house and your car is not backed into the driveway, it's just pulled in, miss me. I'm not even going inside. I'm leaving immediately. You can't take the time to back into your own driveway?
I mean, if you have
up.
if you have a truck or SUV, it's required.
You have anything. What if you need to leave quickly?
You back out and go.
No, that's where the neighbor kid leaves their bike on the sidewalk. I can't chance that. I got a full line of vision.
Well, that's
you approach with it forward.
Unexpected.
You drive past it. You back in. That's
I
the only
understand
move.
how to back in.
I'm a lot better at backing in than pulling in, but I don't ever really back in. Oh, wow, wrong.
Yeah,
I read the room there.
Okay.
Is this on?
If I walk into,
are they still around $500, or is it more now with
That's a good
inflation?
question.
How much are they?
if I walk into your home and you still have a bookshelf full of DVDs, I'm leaving. Like, that is weird
There's
to me.
no way.
If you have all in, you know how like whenever you put a DVD back, it wouldn't be super flush because it's the last one you watch, and like it's only the Medea movies. I'm leaving.
Now, if you have the whole Medea collection, that's hard to get rid of. I'm gonna give that kid some credit.
It's a box set.
Not a Medea fan,
Did you say DVD? Or
but if you put in the work,
I said DVD because I was trying to hit the audience that listens. Gotcha.
yeah, either.
If I go into your home and there's floor to ceiling behind your living room television stacked Funko Pops,
Yeah.
your display of Funko Pops, I don't want to be in your home. I don't trust you. How can I trust you to learn the playbook?
if you have more than 3 Funko Pops, and by the way, I'm being generous with 3. 2 is a stretch.
Yeah.
One's appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You should be on a list.
You should. That's too many.
Yeah, should be on a list. You don't tour professionally with your Funko Pops. You take them around the country.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not the world's foremost connoisseur of Funko Pops, and you're just like a normal collector, please check into a facility. I can give you any number of facilities that are around this area. They are lovely.
If I walk into your home and there's not a place immediately by the door to put your wallet, your keys, your sunglasses, and your everyday carry pen, I will lose it. Like, what do? You just keep your wallet in your pocket? Oh, no, you wear sweatpants. Where does your wallet go?
Yeah.
Like, it has to have a home.
What's your favorite Funko Pop? Do you have any?
My favorite one would be my first one because I've never gotten one.
Okay. I have literally one. And because it's very small and cute.
That one?
No, it's the Jose Altuve, obviously.
Which one are you pulling up?
Because it's life-sized.
I Googled
who's that?
Pop,
Donald
I
Trump?
can see CeeDee Lamb.
That's the one that just happened to be there.
Hey,
we just created a monster. Like
Yeah.
both Steve and Zay are Googling their favorite Funko Pops.
Oh, your algorithm's done for. It's cooked. Speaking of that Ducey Vaughn jersey I put in my eBay thing forever ago, it was $40. It's down to $4 now.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, you want that, Zay?
I'll pass.
Ooh.
Heartbreak.
You just put another name on the back.
Jackie Robinson.
Here's what I would do. I would go to. Yes, we're aware of Jackie Robinson's number.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's just fun. I didn't know you knew that part.
Yeah, it's in my eBay inbox.
Oh.
If I go into your home and I open up your refrigerator door, and that half-eaten can of SpaghettiOs is in a Betty Crocker made over butter to now Tupperware thing, you're playing defensive line. Like, I got you. Like, you're my guy.
Yeah, for sure. You come from a wholesome family.
Yeah, I get it.
That cares.
What about like if half the lights
Here, actually,
have-
it's green chili. So
Yeah,
if
same
here, if you got some old potato salad in a used green chili container, welcome to the team.
You're not going to hit the portal on us.
half the lights are LED and the other half are like old school light bulbs,
Like halogen?
different color.
Do you not care about this country?
No,
Oh, wait. Are you talking like bright light versus warm light?
Yeah.
No, that would drive me crazy.
Now, hold on. That's probably a sign of abject poverty, and you're hungry and you're going to work harder than anybody else. Welcome to the team.
Remember when Deion said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
That's how I read it too. Is that not how you see it, Steve?
Apparently, now I do.
Remember when Deion Sanders said, "Yeah, my lineman, my D lineman, my offensive lineman, I like them to have broken homes. I like to get the guys that got broken homes because I know those are dogs. My quarterbacks, he's got to have both parents in the household." And he said it with a straight face. He meant it. I don't think he knew what he was saying when he said it.
Yeah,
I knew
until
what he meant.
Who was that? Belichick?
No, that was Deion.
until your quarterback Cody Bellinger's your Giancarlo Stanton lineman, and it causes beef in the locker room.
Yeah,
that's all okay until that moment.
Spoon fed versus trauma.
I want multi-sport athletes too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, to be that guy
all day.
all day. If I watch,
LSU does not recruit unless you're multi-sport.
well, they're not.
There's a lot of colleges like that. But they like if you didn't play more than one sport, they're like, why aren't you? There's got to be a reason. You're not a true athlete. Either that or you can't handle year-round football, and that's what we're doing here.
If I'm recruiting you to play football,
If you haven't done esports and bowling, don't answer my emails.
No coordination.
that's the one, right? You're going to meet with a kid. You want to like connect with a kid who's going to pick a position, play wide receiver. Like, bring your baseball glove. Let's all play catch. Let's talk this thing out. Like, there's ways to go shoot hoops. Like, have this conversation over a game of pig.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff works.
Oh, is this the only thing you can do? It will chew you up and spit you out, and you have no other option.
Excuse me. Have you thought about having an identity that wasn't this single sport. So when the time comes that you Isaiah Johnson your ankle, you then have to redefine yourself as a sports media personality, never able to ungrasp from the glory that was the gridiron all those years, and reclassifying yourself as an actual person and not just a player and a product of a coaching staff is part of your life?
Yep.
Dang.
Not ideal.
Smooth transition.
Smoother for me than most.
I don't know, dude.
You don't show any effects.
We're at this birthday party I had the other day, and Isaiah's in work mode. He's like a bouncer at this party because he can't
head on a swivel.
Yeah, he can't downshift to having an enjoyable time. Yeah. I was looking at you. You're ready to down block that whole time. You're ready to put a chop on someone.
Nah. No,
You're erratic.
Yet.
I got a little worried when the keys went missing, though. That was a super big deal. Mr. White's keys went missing.
Yo, Mr. White.
I remember that.
I'm on a recruiting trip.
There's no comment.
And I watch every single one of your family members come out of the restroom. If there's not like a layer of fresh moisture on their hands,
that's weird to me.
Washing hands, get out. Get out.
That happened to Man and I when we were broadcasting that hockey tournament over at the Outpost Ice Arena.
Yeah.
It was like in between intermission. Is that what it's called? Intermission. So it's intermission. And I'm like using the restroom and I keep hearing the restroom door open, but I don't ever hear the faucet turn on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not correct.
The worst people.
I come out the back. I go, man, is this crazy? And man's like, no, dude, look at all these people. Their hands are cold. It's like not gonna put water on their hands. It's cold here. It's ice here.
It's cold in the ice rink.
Just get some gloves.
Yeah.
Not while you use the restroom, but like.
Also, get some AirPods or some headphones. Because if you listen to music on your phone out loud in public, disinvited. You just lost a scholarship, young man.
Or I got a good one to piggyback. If you're ordering food or cashing out and your phone's on speaker, or you're on FaceTime, and like you're at a cash register and you're checking out, and you're like, oh yeah, 1 second. And you're just talking to somebody on the phone and you're trying to hold the conversation. I hate that.
Welcome to retail.
Not to trying to be one and a one up here. If you use a food delivery service at all, I think I hate you.
DoorDash, you don't like DoorDash?
No, I hate it. The guy delivering it hates it. The restaurant hates it because they're not making any money. You hate it because you're paying too much for the whole thing. Nothing about that process to me is healthy.
I was just sick and ordered soup. I think I'm in the clear.
You know, it's weird though. Is like when DoorDash and all that started. It was no different than, well, I mean, it got to be different, but you used to order pizza to be delivered all the time. You never thought about it. Did you have trouble ordering pizza to be delivered?
Well, that's a whole different life. It's not based off of an algorithmic overboard that doesn't have any care for you. This is from a guy who gets to steal some cheese bread at the end of the night.
It's the exact same. But I never used DoorDash, but we used to get pizza delivered all the time. Never had the same.
Pizza and Chinese are the exception.
You can make $150 in like 4 hours Uber Eats.
You could spend it too if you order one large meal. 95.9 FM and AM 610. Live from the Duke Store. The Sports Animal. It took that entire segment before Isaiah realized we were doing the Deion Sanders thing. Everything we were saying was the Deion Sanders repackage.
You'll get it one day. Yeah, he'll get it.
You mean
You just leave it. Take it off.
What is wrong with this?
You don't like it. Keep rubbing it. Like it's gonna take.
Can I tell you the exact real thing? Rubbing the back of it. Rubbing my nipple.
Is it too far to hear the sleepers?
No, actually, I have a sleep shirt on the first time once.
I didn't have your sleep.
It's just rubbing my nipple. And I go, normally, it's not, I don't know, you can't wash it.
right above the nipple.
This is like directly on my titty. Yeah. My Cardi?
It's not hard. Here, feel my regular.
Take it off.
46067. OneYards.com.
The size is perfect though, it's large.
If you never would have said it. You never would have said anything, you never would have noticed. Everything would have been wrong.
Oh, that's me right there. It's awesome. You know how hard my nipple is? It looks like when it makes it soft.
If you have an outstanding board that needs to be cleared, stop by the main library
We're only on a Monday next week. With college football, one of these like playoff bowls or whatever, our radio station carries like all of them. Should do, which would be fun. Just do like
Have you heard anything about the new layout? Rome is moving once forward.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
no one else. We'll just play whatever's from yesterday.
December 28th, visit NewMexicoBowl.com.
Not surprising me.
Arriving in Albuquerque, the 19th annual Southern
Albert live and then Rome live and then Rome live and
University Stadium. Visit NewMexicoBowl.com.
See an accident, call the traffic tracker hotline 767-9167. Brought to you by American
Part of town is your cannery.
Give me the address right now. Go and confirm it's coming.
I need to go up to Eubank and one to the intersection.
Can you feel it in the dark?
Naggers are still got COVID, so.
Bummer, it's a lingerer, huh?
We're not on Facebook, just heads up.
Oh, the Facebook, yeah. the password. Whatever.
I could have added it.
And nominate someone to do it with you for an extra $20. Start nominating others at cavq.com/launch.
Basically only yeah.
Where were they now?
The price yourself. See if you can save as much as progressivecommercial.com. Progressive can be trusted vendors.
Are you looking to make your design work? Use the Clipboard exciting free the choice of ABC wants to teacher. We're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. You have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Sponsored by Angel Home.
Albuquerque is the sports animal. Even if they're not that proud of us. Chicken Bad Off with your hosts, Van Numbin, First Blood, with producer Isaiah Johnson.
Hey, Bob. Thank you. Mike's hot? Oh, yeah. Been working a lot. In a good way, right? Yeah. So, actually, to be fun.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. I am Fred Slow. Van Nunley is here. First time in a long time. Steve Palmisano will join us momentarily. We're at the Albuquerque Dukes store. We were having an absolute banger of a day. I think they officially closed 6 minutes ago here. We're going to hang out till 7. If you come knock on the door, we'll sneak in.
We'll let you ride in, friend of the show.
Isaiah Johnson back at the studio.
But
now,
no, yeah, I'm good.
I have a deal. Okay, I have a lifetime deal with the Albuquerque Dukes. Okay, we have a partnership, and I am forever. Would you call me a Dookie, Steve?
I'm still stuck on the lifetime part. What'd you say?
We have a lifetime deal.
Yeah, no, I'll have some
Okay.
people come in.
Yeah.
What
It doesn't sound exactly consensual so far.
It's
Of course we do.
Yeah, it's a lifetime partnership.
Correct.
Yeah. And I got this example to do this with you from Damian Lillard, who signed a lifetime deal with Adidas today, boys. Lifetime. It's nice.
One thing the NBA Cup can do for you.
Is that right?
Did he win that?
Yes, him and the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA Cup last night. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, that's a great question. Good follow-up, Steve.
NBA Cup, they beat the Thunder. We were talking this morning about it, and I think what they should do, because obviously the NBA viewership sucks, what they should do for the NBA Cup, if they want people to watch, because giving the players money doesn't make us care. I say they should award one of two things. The winner of the NBA Cup, either if they get into the playoffs, no matter who you're playing, no matter what seed,
Number one seed.
well, if you're the number one seed, it wouldn't matter, but you get home court advantage. So no matter if you're the 5th seed, the 6th seed, if you are the NBA Cup winner, your first series, you have home court advantage. Or you tell the winner of the NBA Cup that they get a draft pick. Like maybe you get a complimentary draft.
Oh, God, these are terrible ideas. No, what you should get is today off, because the NBA Cup Championship's always in Las Vegas. So it's an excuse to put a game in Las Vegas, and then you get the following day off, and you get to get super weird in Las Vegas. That's enough for NBA guys, right?
Yeah.
I think they have the day off.
Let's go. They're already doing it.
Back.
After you win the championship.
Yeah, all right, so there you go. That's what you get. You get an uninterrupted day in Vegas to do as NBAers do.
But if we're talking about give the players
something, I mean, they're getting $500,000. I mean, for the fans to be invested. So, like, for you to care about your team winning. So your team wins, all right, first playoff series, no matter what, it's home court as long as we get it. Or we won the NBA Cup, so we get an extra draft pick.
They can just give them money, right? They just
I mean, for the fans. What would because they're doing it for viewership, but the fans obviously still don't care about the NBA Cup. So if they throw more things,
hold up. Your analysis is tough here. Fans care about the NBA Cup when LeBron James wins it.
How the Celtics do.
It's still not when he won it though. No one cared. He was getting made fun of for caring. But if they were to know, okay, we're home court or first playoff series, or it's the same thing as like what the benefit is to getting the 1 seed. It's why teams care to get the 1 seed. It's why any fan cares if their team wins regular season games because of seeding. So if you throw some type of seeding incentive on top of the NBA Cup, maybe the fans of the team would care more.
Well, I think there should be a guaranteed playoff berth. If your team completely collapses, like you should at least get. I don't think it should be a matter on your seeding or whatever.
You get the worst seed, but you could do better if you finish better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like you are at least in the NBA playoffs if you win the cup.
The first person I did was playing.
Yeah. You
don't get an automatic finals spot.
Correct.
The cup.
Yeah.
Gosh, no.
Yeah.
But I like that idea. Yeah. Automatic play-in minimum. You win the NBA Cup. I mean, as a fan of the team, you would really want your team to win.
Also, it's just the quarterfinals and finals that are extra games. I don't mind reminding all the NBA fans out. It's not like a real tournament. They're just playing regular season games on a different colored court. Like it's like there's no difference whatsoever. And then they have 3 extra games. Like it's not really a tournament.
Yeah. Like why didn't we lead the show talking about how Darvin Ham has never lost a game in the NBA Cup? Like,
if they're going to put that much work into something, they probably should have some other things they could fix for the NBA besides adding a cup.
Also, well, with Darvin Ham doing so well and it being the holidays, you just give like a Christmas ham.
Sure.
That's way better than an Emirates Cup.
You guys are the ones that told me soccer is the one that kind of like they had this idea first, right? Do they get any type of?
They've been doing cups a long time.
Yeah.
So one for the world.
Cup is a soccer thing.
No, not cup. It was like a tournament format. Where's that come from? It's a soccer thing. Like having like a little mini tournament in a season. Maybe it wasn't.
That was that tournament that you're talking about is something they've done for a long time.
Yeah,
so it's like anybody that has a soccer team basically at any level can enter this tournament.
Okay.
So then USL teams like Albuquerque can go, or New Mexico,
and do that.
To the finals and play a MLS team. That tournament's been going on for years and years.
Let foreign teams join the NBA Cup, and that's the only time of the season because they're trying to do that anyways. Let the foreign teams come over and join the NBA Cup,
and they can let the lower professional teams like the UNM and any college team.
If I got a chance, you're talking about the Lamar Hunt thing in soccer.
Yeah.
If there was a chance for me and my pickup buddies to play regional basketball for an opportunity all the way up to play basketball in a Lamar Hunt style, which we're now calling the Darvin Ham Cup, I would pay the $100 entry fee.
Should be the Larry Bird Cup.
I don't believe he played in this.
I know, but they'd be cool to honor him with that name. So let's just call it that.
I mean, LeBron won the first one, so it's another thing named after LeBron James.
Why are we just forgetting about Darvin Ham? Like, because again, undefeated. Ham is a cool name.
As is Darvin. I like it.
Bird is a cool name too, because you do like feeder, like bird feeder. You could do like bird bath. You can do.
But you're right. If you have a tournament like the Lamar Hunt tournament
of basketball, the Darvin Ham,
that anybody can enter the Darvin Ham.
Thank you.
/ Larry Bird Cup.
Yeah. Hamburg.
And we mean anybody out there
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah.
So I got that's what it.
It's like the what's that tournament they have? The TBT.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
The basketball tournament.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those guys who play in that, they could go play in the other one.
My team would be called Kumite.
Okay.
Bloodsport reference.
Hey, who said Doc Rivers was never going to win another championship?
Thank you, Isaiah.
He just got one.
I looked at the trophy. It's kind of cool. Now, if Emirates wasn't the sponsor, you could get a cooler trophy, like if it was like a big Pringles can or something. That'd be kind of sick. Adidas should make a. By the way, the Adidas logo is lame and boring. Not trying to overreact to that. Like I'm currently wearing the coolest Albuquerque Dukes logo possible on my left chest, and it blows the Adidas logo out of the water. Figure it out. Darvin, Lillard, Ham.
Also, is it the single elimination NBA Emirates Cup, or is it just some team who made the most 3-pointers in the middle of December? Because that's all this thing is.
It's funny they're shooting off confetti in Vegas. Like the NBA is like, hey, Vegas needs help with a party, right? Giannis said they were like, hey, did you guys like pop champagne or whatever? He's like, I didn't think we were offered champagne.
Vegas is probably upset. They're like, less people are coming here because of this tournament. Like, we do way better on the annual dentist conventions. Like, you guys are scaring people away with your stupid NBA tournament. It doesn't matter. Can we please have another Comic-Con?
Yeah, they need to. It's just not. I guarantee a change will come next season.
You think it was something that affects the play on the court. Like you're talking like an incentive.
No, I think giving the players money, like 500,000. Number one, seeing LeBron and AD try as hard as they tried last year to win the thing. As far as players trying, I think they're trying. I think they care about it, but the fans don't. And I mean, if you know the NBA players. If you don't think they care as much as they should, you're not going to be interested. And also the play style is boring. Everyone just shoots threes.
That's why. That's the whole league, though.
It's mostly the whole league.
The association is. If we watched a game tonight, if we riff tracked it over a game, so many times I would say from three, and then Van would say long rebound, because that's the entire association right now.
They'll start playing defense in 2 months for like the last couple spots in the league, and then they'll play defense in the playoffs.
If you like the Emirates NBA midseason Darvin Ham Invitational Larry Bird Cup,
yeah,
you're welcome.
Sponsored by Larry Bird.
Yep, sponsored by Caca. If you like that, I think you should be afraid because we're going to beat you up. Like we don't accept people enjoying this.
Also, if you're trying to watch people chuck up threes, boy, let me introduce you to the YMCA.
I haven't seen any of the games, but are they like the All-Star game of the past?
I
haven't seen any of these games, but is there any defense played?
How many games you watched since Larry Bird retired?
Zero.
Here's
I
why
don't watch the
Darvin
NBA.
Ham
It just does nothing for me.
Here's why Darvin Ham's not taken serious. There's a timeout last year. The Lakers. They're losing by like 15 points. And he comes over in the middle of fourth quarter and he goes, "Hey guys, tell you what though, I like the hustle. Salute." And does the salute hand sign with his hands.
What is salute? Like what President Trump does to foreign dictators?
Yes. He says, I like your hustle. Pause. Salute. Your head coach. You're saluting LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, maybe it's part of their handshake or something. I mean,
he wasn't saluting; he was making fun of Anthony Davis's eyebrows.
That's a good one. You just come up with.
I come up with everything on the spot. Nothing here is planned or written ever. 6 years of doing this, you haven't figured it out.
I mean, but that was a really good one.
Yeah, they're all really good, except for the ones that aren't.
Steve.
Yes.
Next year.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. I have to ask a clarifying question, Isaiah. How many total games are in the Darvingham Larry Bird Invitational French Lit Cup?
He's 1-2, and he's 14-0, so I'm going to say 7. Voila.
No, wait, 7 for every team?
I guess some teams played less than 7.
Oh, because they would have lost.
Yeah, if you went out.
So we're extrapolating. All right, so there's how many NBA teams? 30?
5 games in the round robin, and then
so it's
quarters.
30, 60, 90,
your 4 division.
150 games.
Your 4 division winners.
Total points.
And then a final. That's
So
it,
it's,
right?
it's 150 plus what you just said is it goes down. So it's going to go fit 30. So that'd be 1 more each. That's 30 more, and then 50. So that's 45 more. And then you'd be down to 8. So there's upwards of 200 games in this tournament. Is that real?
I don't think so. No, I don't. No, I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
So there really isn't. It's not a tournament. You just play your regular season schedule.
So
it is kind of.
You roll the dice at the beginning of the year, and you group random teams into their own little round robin groups, and then they have to play each other during real regular season games. But for whatever reason, the court is colored weird, and it's got a picture of the cup at half court. And then from the winner of those brackets, that's who gets to go into the quarterfinals.
When we get back from the break, I have the official breakdown of it here. The official.
I mean, this is how important and relevant culturally this is we have a sports talk show. This thing has been around for 2 years, and we know nothing about it. That's how relevant the President's Cup is.
Well, we spent the fall worried about the actual president.
So you'd even correct me. It's the Emirates Cup.
I wouldn't
There's
judge.
quarterfinals, semifinals, and championships. So you have to win to advance once you get into the bracket.
Yeah, but you don't lose and get the holidays off. You just lose and go back to wearing your regular away jerseys or whatever.
So it's all the I mean, if you want to make some more money, which NBA players don't need, there's your incentive to play well. Also, if you want 3 days off, lose those stupid games on purpose because they don't matter.
Yeah, the Celtics apparently know what's up because they didn't make the bracket.
So smart.
Yeah,
You
Four
can make
each chess.
dumb.
You can make up those games in the back end, though.
Back end of what?
Like if you lose early, and you miss games, you have to play those games later on. It's like when you had snow days and everyone's happy, and the teacher's like, just remember, you guys are supposed to get out of school May 27th, and now you're going to get out.
I don't know if that's correct. I think there's 2 extra games being played that do not count on regular season standings. That's
Do they count for your season statistics?
the semis and the finals of the cup. No, I don't think they count anything.
When we get back from the break, we do our best Nancy Drew.
Let's do it.
Isaiah, do you know who Nancy Drew is?
I've seen the name a lot. Don't know why.
I think she just beat out AOC for a department head in the Democrat Party.
Mm-hmm.
2 men on 95.9 F. What's that, Steve? You
That's her. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
I love that you're agreeing with me in the world of politics. The sports animal.
This report is sponsored by.
Save more this holiday season by becoming a $50 off a purchase of $50 or more on select Bounty, Charmin, and Lush paper products. 20 free today. Subject to terms and conditions. Buy Lowe's.com/house for details. Subject to change. Things still moving so much down at 40 to the huge I-25 both directions. That construction zone, you're going to see some slowdowns. Also I-25 around the Cesar Chavez and Las Vegas global basketball game. Might see some slowdowns there as well. So watch yourself for
Brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Long live the Lazy.
At Lazy Boy, there's your right to sit down this holiday season. Right now during the Lazy Boy holiday sale, 0% interest for 24 months. McLeod and Ellison Micro Drive. Lazy Boy. Long live the Lazy. See an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Serving the community since 1936. World class and local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the Radio KKOB Travel.
It used to be a commonly accepted term.
The sports animal.
Yeah.
Welcomes the TCU.
Their head back and their eyes.
Occasions of Louisiana.
you as well in New Mexico.
I have not seen Gran Torino, but even before Gran Torino.
Available now.
I've never seen. I haven't seen enough Vietnam.
Begins at 12:15 December 28th on 95.9 FM at AM 610. The Sports App. It's available now at NewMexicoBowl.com.
One who really wanted the thing.
I'm heading out to catch a game with my friends.
When I was in Vietnam.
I don't want to die.
The vacation, not the
It's girls' night out.
I just spoke really good English because when
We're going to my son's house.
for their Independence Day. No,
Thanks for small surprise.
Like they know they were add-on. Big underdog.
Vietnam or Korea?
Vietnam. They're like super hard. Oh man, we're sorry. It's gonna be that guy. They're not like that. Maybe, I don't know. Can you hear it? Not you, I'm talking to you. Can you hear it right there?
Okay, I was just looking on eBay and I go for long.
Hologram trading plan. Or there's possibly
Hey, can you pull out some balloons for Jack's party? You need Sinex saline from Vic.
Sinex saline is
Yeah. Breathe.
Saline clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it, enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed. Weekends at Casino at the Downs has casino cash drawings 2 to 10 p.m.
It wasn't enough. You get to go for another lap the wrong way.
Casino at the Downs. And be sure to check out the Florida and other Expo de Mexico events. You're invited to celebrate New Year's Eve at Casino at the Downs. The casino has New Year's Eve cash drawings till 1:30 a.m. Dance the night with live music from Solo and friends and win a new year with a free champagne toast at midnight. And only at Casino at the Downs.
You have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800
We don't work together anymore. We don't care.
2789.
Whatever.
Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems. If you're 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy could only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou.
Do you think she's going to be tolerated at the
He's
same
only
clip
on
that she was here?
Call
It's
Term
significantly
Provider,
less.
800-345-2789.
So much easier.
345-2789 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-345-2789.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The
We're
Sports.
I just muted her.
Clap, 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 clap. Round of applause, no hands, stand back. Clap, 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 clap.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. We're at the Albuquerque Duke store where it's holidays galore. Open every single day until Christmas Eve, 10 to 6. Come see Steve Palmisano at the Albuquerque Duke store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle, right there in the Nob Hill Shopping Complex. Cool Christmas tree out front.
Yeah.
I think if I was have a Christmas tree in my home, you guys do that at home?
We haven't for the last couple of years.
This is my first time in like my adult life.
Yeah.
I stopped decorating when the kiddo left the house.
There's a 9-year-old in my life now, so I have a Christmas tree.
You need to / have to.
Yeah. This one's nice though. It's like RGB. It's like all the colors. Come to the Christmas tree. Find the Duke store. Is it like a holiday bundle? Like, what's the deal?
What?
Is it like a holiday bundle? Like, what's up?
A holiday bundle?
Yeah, is there like a
buy a shirt, get a hat?
I don't know.
Get a hat,
yeah,
buy
like
a
whatever
shirt.
the like incentive is.
The incentive tonight is to come in and see you and Van.
Okay, that's
which so many people did.
I think only 2 people that listen to the show came for us today.
Yeah.
Out of the
Lots of
dozens,
people
the
that-
dozens
yeah.
of
But
people who
everybody
came
who
here,
left
only 2 were for us.
became fans after.
Disagree.
They went back, got in their cars, turned on the radio.
That was nice of them.
Yeah.
If I had to buy one holiday gift from the Duke store for Isaiah Johnson,
Yeah.
because he doesn't own any Duke stuff because he's a hater.
It's news.
It's breaking news.
Oh, my bad. Isaiah, how much Duke stuff do you have?
Well, no, that part was correct. It was the hater part.
Mm-hmm.
You
don't hate. You just don't participate.
Is that what it is?
No.
I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you own any apparel of the Dallas Cowboys?
I own a couple jerseys and a sweatshirt.
Okay, cool.
How many
Do you have
days in
any
a row could you
local
wear?
Sports gear.
Yeah, good question.
Repeat that.
Do you have any
Go ahead,
local
Steve.
sports gear?
What's
Okay, yeah. Local sports gear.
Local sports gear.
That me or Fred hasn't given you.
I have a pair of sweatpants that have cougars in yellow, which I believe is Cibola.
So
Cibola sweatpants.
Those cougars, I see. Not like
Yeah, who left those at your house?
not like the cougars who tried attacking you at Fred's birthday.
That was wild.
Those are
that
different
happened.
cougars.
That's wild that you had to go through.
Attack
Attack is a strong word.
Danger.
We're okay.
Okay.
Proud.
Yeah.
Vaguely remember something on that.
I have been out. I do actually. I have the 505 isotope shirt.
I gave that to you.
Mm.
That was a giveaway at a game that I did not want, and I gave it to you.
Sharp.
Zay, come by the
So
store
close to zero.
anytime, and I'll take care.
Me and Van are going to Venmo Steve right now some money for you, Isaiah.
Oh, it's a
It's a
good
good Christmas gift card.
What size do you wear?
Yeah, great question.
XL.
What size sweatpants do you wear?
We'll
go double X because they keep shrinking. They keep shrinking. I'm hard. I wash everything
Oh,
out.
what keeps shrinking?
Yep.
Say you're too young for that.
Isaiah says, I'm a 2X in the waist, but I'm an extra small in the crotch. That's what he said about his
Yeah.
sweatpants.
Uh huh.
We don't have any of those.
45 size.
This would. Well, now, actually, guys, I've just
You're
decided.
the same size as Donald Trump. Is that what you're saying? 45.
45 what?
I don't know what he was
What is
saying.
45?
Well,
That meant 40 and 5.
No,
like jeans, 44, 48.
What? You are not.
Waist?
No, that's not my size. It was just an example. I didn't mean 45 like the number 45, not Trump 45. As long as you know what I'm
With
saying.
a t-shirt or a hoodie or a jersey
All XL, correct?
XL, usually XL everything.
Sweatpants keep
Sweatpants keep shrinking.
Yeah, we're not
So,
getting sweatpants.
I don't like my
ankles
ankles
feel
feeling
We'll let you.
Yeah,
Any Duke's jeans there? Any Duke's jeans?
Duke's jeans. We have button up or zip. What would you like? You like the zipper or a button?
No,
No,
also
I'll
going
go
to this
to
new
this new stage of my life. I'll go button up.
Like skinny jeans or?
No,
I've never been a skinny jeans kind of guy. If I'm going to go jeans.
Well, here's the problem that we've excited you about this, Isaiah, because we're actually taking this gift back. The exact way that the Hornets took back a PS5 from a 13-year-old fan.
So dirty.
That they won at courtside during a Christmas skit.
What?
Yeah, that's correct. The Charlotte Hornets apologized for giving a PlayStation 5 to a 13-year-old fan in an on-court skit during Monday's game, only to take it from him once the camera stopped rolling.
So awful. So unbelievably awful thing to do. You got to tell them ahead of time. So basketball teams and sports teams do this all the time. Like have fake skits that are happening, like a boyfriend and girlfriend get into a fight, blah, blah, blah. This person looks like this person, but it's actually that person. Like it happens all the time.
NBA is doing so well.
But yeah, sure, put it on the list. But this one is, they didn't even warn them ahead of time. They're like, so awful.
And then the press release is like, we made an egregious error, and we did something awful that no one else of sane mind would reasonably ever do. You're like, yep.
There's alcohol.
That's what it was.
So it was really just for the camera. Hey,
Yeah.
we're giving a PS5.
Well, and immediately afterwards, to this 13-year-old kid, after they took the PS5 away from him, what's the Charlotte Hornets mascot's name? Anyways,
Buzz.
Buzz was heard screaming, "Santa is not real. You don't deserve this.
Sitting next to his girl, like sidestep, and she's all like,
Eat stuff and die."
And she's going like, and he's in front of his girl.
The best part was when the PA guy did, "Your parents are getting divorced." That part was on. That part was brutal. That was brutal that happened.
But that's when you're supposed to make sure your friends get home.
Yeah, they did.
And I felt
I guess they did end up eventually giving him a PS5 after some backlash.
It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise.
What are we talking about? $500?
And you can't spring for a PS5?
She's cool with the owner.
You have to hustle some kid and embarrass him and his family, only to be guilted into it after the fact.
Well, and maybe it was the thing where like they had ordered a PS5 off like Temu and it didn't come in time, so they had to get one for the skit, but they didn't want him to get the good one. They wanted him to get the refurbished, Xbox 3 PS5.
Yeah, that guy right there is on the radio too.
Rick isn't back from GameStop. Just hand him an empty box.
Yeah, sorry, we were trying to put this round peg in this GameCube. What? That doesn't even.
She's all like, "Yeah, me and you
makes
go to the
sense.
Super Bowl. You should sponsor us."
I would want give me my PS5, but then
we're a
like
package.
a really stupid pair.
And then she's like, "Yeah, give me your card." And then
NBA
the lady gave her the card, and I was like, "God, do you even know what?"
It's not even qualified for the 5 yet. It's only on PS3.
I'm assuming PS5s are retro equipped. I don't know what verbiage to use here to play.
I would never know that.
The older games?
Yeah, the previous series of games, the Celestial games or whatever.
You're in a network.
Is there better than PS5? Is there PS5 Plus?
I honestly like the same answer. Like I would never know that.
Yes, there is.
Okay, that's what they should come through on is PS5 Plus, and you get to like play with PewDiePie or something.
So here's the thing. The terminology, I know what you mean. That'll be like 4 or 5 more years.
That's a good question.
I know the terminology in what you mean, but when you say PS Plus, that's actually the service they offer so you can play online. So that's PlayStation Plus. But there's a PlayStation Slim, and no, there's a PlayStation Slim and there's PlayStation Slim Pro. The newest one, I guess, has like a processor similar to a computer. You got the gaming freaks that like to get the PCs. I've never been one of those. But the new PlayStation runs, I guess it has like way more memory, a lot stronger processor.
So that kid's gonna have memory of this thing.
Yeah. I'd want the PS
Well, thanks for correcting me on the vernacular, because
Yes.
we need to get this right.
That's a very good one.
I always have fun.
You remember when
we had a PS3
Don't worry,
a couple
we're
years
never
ago
gonna
for
get so
the
drunk that
TV. It was like the
See you, my man.
YouTube. It was a streaming device. We used it as a streaming device.
Well, that's how the PlayStation 2 became the number one selling console of all time because it played DVDs.
Great. It was a great system. You know what they just did? It's on PlayStation. That's so sweet. They just added this update for 30th anniversary where you can go into your game settings and you can change your format to any of the PlayStations that came out. And when you go through like your dashboard, it has the same sound effects that whatever year you picked had.
So they're charging you for nostalgia?
No, they don't charge you. It's just an update.
I mean, they don't directly charge you.
No,
there's no charge for it.
I mean,
Does it revert to like the awful pixelation and stuff too? You could play like new games with the old pixelation and like the quality.
Yeah, they
remade
remade
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it's still like that same pixel, but it's smoother. It's hard to explain. They've done a lot of things to target nostalgia, and I think on the new PS5 Pro, actually, Slim Pro, you can play all PS2 games.
Well, that would make sense, I feel like.
Yeah.
It should be that way for every system, but I don't know how far down the line they're thinking. Brother, you think 4 months down the line for DCCW? I'm sure they had this in their plans. Like, no, we're not going to let them play.
We looked into making a video game for DCCW. Like, we met with a guy that does like side-scrolling 8-pixel, whatever, and he made up like a video game sprite of Hobo Hank, and it's. I'll show you, man. I have it on my phone. It's legit the coolest thing. And the idea was he was going to go through the mean streets of Albuquerque, and you have to like fight his way through it because he's Hobo Hank.
Yeah. And then at the very last level, he finally gets to Don Schrader.
Oh, yeah.
Same joke either or. Yeah, you get a car, put a camera on the top, drive through the streets. You can have a realistic layout of the city.
No, we would just do iconic spots. So it would be like him at Tingley Beach. It would be like one level he's just on the tram and ninjas just keep appearing or whatever. Like that was like the vision whenever I pitched it.
Every corner is either a Blake or a Golden Prize. It's like no in between.
And you know, in like
Ends up at the Duke store.
Well, hold on, but here's the thing I pitched. So you remember in old school fighty games when your character, you would have hearts or whatever in the corner. Well, my vision was like in Duke Nukem, when Duke Nukem would get beat up, he would get like a bloody face and stuff. And your health icon was the Albuquerque Duke's face that would get more beat up, like as the game went on. And then like but like once he ate a green chili or whatever, he'd get his health points back. There's a real thing I worked on.
You could hire Van to do that.
Yes. Yeah, and he's doing the Foley too.
He's good at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Isaiah Foley is sound effects for movies and TV.
You should have to unlock Central Boulevard. You should have to have a maxed out character to go on Central, or else you're guaranteed. Or you can just be an expert at the game.
There was a side quest where you discover who Juan Tabo actually was, which seemed like a deviation from the storyline, but it all tied in at the end.
Yes,
and it start on Central, and then
you start on Zuni, and then you make your way to Central. And no matter how many levels you beat or how many points you have, or how many obstacles you best, they still never let Hobo Hank into the Heights.
Yeah,
so it's just like it's just the end of the map, and he can't go any further.
There's a part where you're like, there's Easter eggs in the game where you're finding like similar to the like Triforce, you're finding parts of the 666 sign from historic hamburgers. Yeah, the RIP. It's next to Kelly's. Sorry for you.
I like that idea.
Yeah, this was a good plan. It never came to fruition.
Now's the time. Now's the time. It's cold. People are outside.
We were going to make an app. That was the plan. It was going to be an app.
Got to be.
Yeah, it was going to be sweet.
Like for your phone.
Oh, or iPad, I guess. I mean, you could put it on the Steam.
Android.
Put it on the Steam Deck. Put it on the PS5 Plus network.
The Slim Shady.
Yeah, anyone can play it except for the Charlotte Hornets. We would exclude them. Not all of them, just Miles Bridges. So the guy that beats up his wife doesn't get to play. That's how much the Hornets make sense. They take toys and allegedly candy from babies, and then they will pay Miles Bridges. I know we're way off on the commercial breaks.
The NBA gets a break. NFL gets slammed hard for that, but the NBA,
They get a break from me?
No, not you. Definitely not you and Van's list.
Moral compass.
They can't dodge that. But no one gets in the NBA for just letting these guys get away with it. Miles Bridges is bad.
I thought
he was done.
He was cooked.
Yeah, he was cooked.
If I'm a 13-year-old kid and the Hornets offer me a PS5, my first question is, did Miles Bridges touch this? Because I don't want it. I don't want that anywhere near me.
Behavior's contagious.
Zooming on, live from the Albuquerque Duke Store, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. One more, right?
Or I can combine this one here and get it out the way.
I'm barely here.
I can combine it here and get this one out the way.
Sports Animal. It's available now at NewMexicoBowl.com.
Okay, I have to tell you. I was just looking on eBay where I go for all
The only thing that was true about that video game story was the guy said he traded the car and he drove up the road.
Did fill some gaps in that story. Live on it. Yeah.
Oh, good news. Now that Trump's president, the U.S. government is taking the murder warning and
Okay. His name Buzz, is that right?
I heard that. Now, I think that's a states' rights issue. That's my favorite thing about Trump. Leave it up to Trump. Me and man get married here in Texas, so I'm
Oh wait, hold on. Is he gonna ban time zone too?
No, he's gonna just play means
I'd be more interested in about
I say
You know, some people look at it
say you should just, alter the earth.
This is one of the boss of one of my favorite ones. Super good TV.
What did you just want? One in the failed.
He accidentally invented booster push Earth into did it wrong. The Earth like that. I can't see that you're global warming.
Whether it's engagement, I allow them an amazing anniversary gift or shopping for a Christmas present you never forget.
Somebody asked
and see why we're the only 5-star Google rated full service jewelry store in town, the fastest growing jeweler in New Mexico for 3 straight years. And we've been
it's still here, still cool. I don't know how I feel about that.
America's coolest jewelry store by
It's not bad.
There's so many reasons to see why John Thomas Jewelers is the best jeweler in Albuquerque. Visit us on Louisiana, 1 block south of Manal on the 3rd floor of the Lewis University.
I was going to bring Santa, but he
is taking
bitched
over
out.
at 66 Casino Hotel. Place your bets today. Get
They're not drones. They're just airplanes.
Opening
Don't
drive.
shoot with them.
Weekday morning starting at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
My top. Like 3 to 4 minutes.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. We're going through all the best sports stories of the day. College football bowl series has started. Are you guys familiar with Trinity Rodman?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman's kid, stud soccer player.
Quote, he's not a dad, maybe by blood, but nothing else. Hearing his voice is painful. We tried to live with him, but he's having parties 24/7. He's bringing random B words in. I think he's an extremely selfish human being. I think everything has always been about him. So, sounds like every teenager I've ever known.
Right, it sounds completely accurate.
It
if you know
does.
anything about Dennis Rodman whatsoever.
Also, not to be that guy, but say you're like, she might be the best soccer player out there right now, lady-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she can become the #1 soccer player ever out there. We're talking gold medals. We're talking the exact same flashy hair as her dad. We're talking all of that stuff. And she's never going to be more famous than her dad, who wasn't even close to being the best basketball player ever.
Yeah.
This is all jealousy stuff.
Bulls stuff notwithstanding, are you talking about cross-dressing in the 90s? Are you talking about hooking up with both Madonna and Carmen Electra? Are you talking about going to North Korea and being the ambassador, unofficial obviously, ambassador to the United States of America? Yeah, he's going to be more famous than his daughter.
I don't think I hate Dennis Rodman.
He's an interesting dude.
Is there anything you know have ever heard about Dennis Rodman where you're like, oh, well, I mean, these distant non-present father stuff, that's just got to be conjecture. There's no way this is true about Dennis Rodman. It's like, oh yeah, checks out.
Sounds like it's probably accurate.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Knowing him.
Or everything you know him.
Yeah,
I mean, everything you know
I
about
him.
him.
This all happened because he showed up for like one of the games that got announced, just as a fan.
She got mad.
Which I get. Yeah. I mean, whatever. You don't want to hang out with your dad, don't hang out with your dad. Whatever. Space cadet, obviously. Obviously a space cadet.
Well, some say space cadet, some say visionary.
Is that what they say?
With one person.
He could play. He could rebound. Couldn't shoot for nothing.
I mean, he was part of the NWO. I mean, that was awesome. Him and Hulk Hogan, and
I don't know anything.
You don't remember when he was a pro wrestler?
I don't.
And he pro wrestled Karl Malone.
I don't remember that.
God, it was awesome.
Yeah.
That's what got me into the NBA as a little kid.
Dennis Rodman?
Pro wrestling Karl Malone.
Oh, Karl Malone. Sorry. Not the greatest guy either.
You know what? As far as dads go, those two dudes.
Yeah, for sure. Why does wrestling just attract the loveliest people?
Now, hold up. They're both NBA guys. They're like Miles Bridges heavy.
Yeah. Notice that WWF at the time, they took Karl Malone, not John Stockton. Yeah. They didn't take Chris Mullin. They didn't take a Larry Bird. They're like, hey,
Larry Bird's not
you know the guy that knocked up a child. That's wrestling material right there.
You're talking about Karl Malone.
Karl Malone,
Okay.
yeah.
He sucked.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and Diamond Dallas Page did win, though.
What year was that?
1998. The same year that the Bulls beat the Jazz in the NBA Finals because none of it matters competition-wise. They both capitalized off their fame.
Okay.
They didn't ask Byron Russell to be there. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah, I know that from 2K.
Yes.
I know most of these players because of 2K.
I know what the back of his jersey looks like.
We got pushed. We got left-handed right out the way.
Yeah.
Is that the last basketball game you ever watched? Michael Jordan.
Russell.
Played baseball.
Oh, that's right.
For sure.
He went out for baseball.
I'm surprised that WWE never got him just to come out and maybe just slap a guy in the crowd one time or some guy.
He's bigger.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, for sure.
Before he got that big, there was a sweet time in the WWE.
The WWE had to negotiate to wear Jordan's shoes. They're not going to get the actual Michael Jordan. What are you talking about?
A ton of pro wrestlers wrestle in Jordan 1s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
John Cena was in them, huh?
Well, no. So he's the one exception. So he was in this Walmart brand of shoes because his thing was whatever all kids can afford my fit. But all of them, like the Bullet Club guys, the Bloodline guys, all those guys, they all exclusively wear Jordan 1s when they wrestle.
Maybe now it's too late. 92, 93. That wasn't the Attitude Era. That was 97. Rock and Stone Cold were peaking. Who was big in 93, 90, 92?
So you're talking about the golden era.
Okay.
And
that was before Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah. The way it's kind of defined in the industry is that's when all the characters were just jobs. So that's when it was like the garbage man versus the dentist.
I remember some of those guys.
Isaac Yoakum, the dentist, taking on the garbage man. And Isaac Yoakum obviously went on to become Kane far more.
Obviously, Steve, he goes on to become Kane. Dwight Yoakum's brother, Isaac.
So the guy that played Kane had a previous character? You're lying.
He was also fake Diesel.
Now, for a wrestling fan, Zay, that's pretty naive. These guys try on so many different characters.
I thought that was because I knew that in the story of The Undertaker, they brought Kane in to fit that storyline. But they never mentioned that they had taken a previous wrestler and made him into Kane. They just said, we created Kane. I actually think I remember hearing how it came about. I don't know if he was a WWE wrestler.
How it came about?
Do you believe he was actually the Undertaker's brother who was burned alive in the house fire?
At the time, yes.
And that Paul Bearer brought him to the WWE.
Were these all like comic books that wrestling grew out of?
The Undertaker's real name is Mark Calloway.
It's all Mad Libs.
Vince McMahon, he created the whole thing. Like he had the whole vision.
And where is he now?
I was just saying. I am no defense man of Vince McMahon.
Isaiah's going to remember he said that for a long time.
Yeah. You don't.
He's no defense man of Vince McMahon.
Steve Palmisano of the Albuquerque Dukes.
Thanks for being here.
That's nice. Isaiah back at the studio.
Go home, YouTube, The Brothers of Destruction. You're welcome.
Dan, final words?
Not watching that. Also, check out the opening drive tomorrow morning with Jeff and JJ.
I hope everybody sleeps well.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.
See you tomorrow at Sadie's Burke.